Alrighty, hello stream, we are back. I am so excited because today we're going to be doing even more little subtle quest stuff that we missed the first time in our Notice Me Catherine run. Everybody lock in, get excited, and let's head off. I think we were just about to have to do stuff for the Romani camp, so I'm very excited because I do love these characters. Hello, Phoenix. And should I make breakfast sandwiches? Yes. Yes, you should. Breakfast sandwiches are a must. And I'm doing really well, Phoenix. Yesterday, I finally did art again for the first time in a very long time because it was a particularly nasty ex's birthday. We all know that the best form of vengeance is always going to be artistic. And so...
Look what I have for you.
Your sister in Christ decided to finally, for once in my life, appropriately choose violence. Did you already eat that?
Look what I have for you.
There we go. Yeah, it was really exciting, and I spoke a lot of truths about that time period of my life. My ex from neuroscience definitely is the one who wrecked me.
I see you and Voivod make wager. The fate of our family is at stake. Rakleia, you must win that bet whatever it takes. It is not about honor. It is about the curse that shall descend upon us if Marika's sweetheart dies.
What do you suggest?
When you know what you will be competing in, come to me and I will think of something.
I'll think about it. I'm supposed to race Tibor.
I, Voivod, know who to pick as his champion. Tibor rides like the wind. It will not be easy for you.
Yay,
You said
Walker.
you could help me win this wager.
One more month,
Any
no,
other
it'll be 2
time, I
years.
would be happy
Yay!
to let fate
Thank you so
decide
much
the
for the
winner
resub
fate.
and the 23
But-
months. Let's go.
I would like to see my Chai again. So listen.
I'm good.
Here's
I
a
can't
potion.
complain.
Pour it into Tibor's horse's trough before the race.
But I don't want to poison the creature.
Hush now. It is just well, let us just say the Grey will have other concerns, like trouble with...
Eggs left over
belly.
French toast
And
batter and,
you will
eggs
have
for the
better
breakfast.
chance
Ooh,
to win.
fabulous,
All
Phoenix.
right. That sounds
Just
harmless.
Yes. Unless
Phoenix?
he gallop...
do me a favor. Be careful with the eggs because there's currently 90 million eggs being recalled. Just check your carton numbers against the stuff online. We have like a massive salmonella contamination thing going on. I don't know. I just know that the advisories are like, don't buy eggs. So just check your carton numbers. All of chat, check your carton numbers, please, if you're in the United States. Shit's getting real weird with the food over here. Like, once again, we're facing the massive egg recalls.
even faster because of it.
So just be careful, you know? Yeah, Phoenix, look this up. There's 90 million eggs currently being recalled. Even though I'm in the UK, yeah. This is getting really scary now. Like, now we're finding shards of metal in bread and shards of glass that are just contaminating, like, several major... Like, basically, if y'all want a full list of, like, the recalled items, I do believe that there is someone online who has it.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next. Mother's in the camp.
I am always looking.
What a beautiful horse. He does have a really gorgeous horse.
I don't hold it against you. But it's the same. I wish Marika was here to see.
Okay, if I were to do this now, they're obviously gonna catch me.
The Lord be with you.
Okay. I check online before I even eat it. Yeah, it's scary.
What happened at Semin? Why did you quarrel with the villagers?
The devil alone can make sense of it. They don't want us here. And besides, the voivod had some disagreement with them over his daughter Marika. Then Geza and Tibor got into a fight, and that was it. If it weren't for the Cumans, they'd have cut us to pieces.
Well, how you doing?
Farewell, my friend.
Yeah, Phoenix, I was like, I have to warn you because I don't know what the heck is going on with it. I just know that it's really creepy. And I'm like, oh my god, why is everything so bad? I don't know. Okay, so that brings him to 40. God damn. That brings him to 40. Hang on, we need to get a better saddle for speed. It's really crazy, dude. It's insane.
Christ. I am always looking for race.
Let's see.
What do you have for
What's
sale?
up, Will? How you doing? Happy Tuesday. I almost completely flubbed that and was like happy like Friday because I don't know why it feels like a Friday to me. Shuriken Bridle. Do we have like, what's the best saddle for racing? Imagine if it was Friday, right? We're talking about all the food recalls over here. I was like, there is no way I'm not gonna say something. If I catch a homie about to eat eggs, I'm saying something. Generously extends. So, Lavari is for... Yo, dude, the recalls. The list of food being recalled is so ridiculous. I'm like, bro, what is happening? There is so much food being recalled. The glass shards are now the new thing that I've heard about this week. I'm like, what is going on? Yay! We've saved him. A horrible fate.
Here you go. Take it.
There you go. First mixed veg, not eggs. Then the other stores over here have recalled stuff as well. Yeah. It's very creepy. Hello, Mr. Soldier.
Wow, that's nice now.
So he said not to keep him waiting long. I am sort of tempted to go and try and talk to America, but I don't think that that's gonna end well. I don't think that this is gonna go according to plan. Oh my god, how did he not catch me? That was so lucky. I feel blessed.
I am always looking for
Poor Tibor's horse. I'm so sorry to the beautiful horse. A severe storm and hail warning? Dude, please be careful. This is very spooky. Alright, let's do this thing.
About our wager.
So you come back. Let us do it.
Alright, I don't know that we can win this, even with the horse being
Let's
drugged.
do it.
You will be less eager when Tibor tramples you under hooves.
Ready?
Let us do it. Henry, I am sorry, but I will not spare you.
Same here.
Enough talk. You can start in 3, 2, 1. Go!
Yeah, quick! Quick!
Bro, his horse is freaking fast.
Go!
Goddamn rabbit. Don't do that to me. Hopefully his horse is gonna be fine. That's such a beautiful horse. I feel so bad. Really love how there's random ass bandits here. Enjoy, Doss. I hope training's going well, dude. Been cheering you on in the distance.
Come on.
What is the matter with you?
Oh no.
This guy is strange. I hope he does not have colleagues.
Go!
I'm sorry, Tibor. I feel like such a dick.
What is wrong with the animal?
I'm sorry, Tibor. I feel so bad. I would never hurt a horse IRL.
Quick!
Did he just win?
Oh, kurva! Don't ride him on people if you don't know what you're doing.
No, we gotta win. I'm sorry, Tibor. Oh my god. This is so bad. Chat, it's really bad. He won? Hey!
My shovel won!
Easy. Good.
That's so bad, bro. What? At the last second? Dude, that's really upsetting. Oh no, what happens if we lose?
My shovel won!
Christ, what kind of a beast does Tibor have?
Right? He fly like wind. Anyway, there is round 2 to worry about. But I warning you, lose there will hurt a lot more. We go down to arena and see who's stronger.
Bro, I'm not feeling good about this.
I'm ready, Voivod. Let's do it.
Mistress, let's go. I hope you enjoyed chewing on last apple when you still had all
We might
your
have to
data.
load. We might have to load if this goes badly.
Come on!
Help, Tibor!
So, like, why won't you spare me on the part of your sister?
No, you don't.
Tibor, look out!
Too slow.
Watch out!
Watch out!
I'll show you, Amaro.
Come on!
I gotta be so careful. I'm so locked in chat. This is so scary.
You don't stand a chance, Gajo.
Block for fuck's sake!
Show your stuff.
Fuck's sake! Block for fuck's sake! Come on!
Christ, that hit.
Don't give
You don't stand a chance, Gajo.
Bro, I'm trying to rescue your sister.
Fuck yourself.
Give it to him! Show him!
I'm nervous, chat.
Show him!
Zika shot.
Yeah.
I beat Tibor. Now what?
I don't believe it. He was probably still raging from beating he got at Semin. But it's one each. And if God has not made his mind up, Lady Fortune will do it for him. We'll play dice.
I've got to really
you
hope that
serious?
if I lose dice.
Dice.
Oh, yes. I make rules here.
I've got to really hope that if I lose dice, that he's going to be
I
like.
need to do something else first.
All right.
I need to hope that if I lose, So I'm gonna go talk to Aranka and see if she has any like special dice or something. Because like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of just hoping that if we lose the dice match that I can still persuade him to give a shit about his daughter.
The final round is a game of dice against the Voivod himself.
Be very careful. The Voivod always had the lucky hand at dice. This is the last chance to win and help my family. Can you do it on your own? Maybe I could do a little something to bring Lady Fortune's favor to you.
What, will you give me a potion to make the Voivod's luck worse?
Don't be silly. I can give you a Kostkaj card myself from the wood of a magical tree. But I have to warn you. Spells like that don't help us for free. It'll cost you something.
What do you think will happen if I use it?
Well, the Kostkaj card from used to be a favorite meeting spot for young lovers. It's possible it'll want to draw on the same virility for its spells as its wood was used to.
Wait, so you think that...
I don't know. I'm just warning you. You may get a bit limp in bed, you see. Something else might happen too. Who knows what it could be.
What the
Just know
fuck?
that Kerrigan come at a cost.
That's amazing.
I think I'll try it. I'll take any help I can get.
All right, lad. But consider yourself warned. And if the worst comes to the worst, I have some herbs to give your manhood as Hotiben.
I hope it won't be
What
necessary.
in the world? What's up, Lord?
You put all your strength into the race, huh?
Oh well, we both have different strengths. God
Oh, I
grace
forgot
us
my
both.
fan.
It was my pleasure and honor competing with you, Henry.
It was an honor, Tibor.
Tibor is so sweet. What's up, Lord? Hang on, I gotta put on my fan.
Sardzive zmričaj. Tam ište som palikerau.
Takaj just.
There we go. All right, now. So this is gonna be real bad if we lose. I'm really hoping that we can still help Marika even if we wind up losing. It seems unconscionable that he just doesn't care about his daughter.
So let's play right now.
Ha!
It just seems
My
like
hands
evil.
are itching already. Depend.
Alright, I don't know what dice are good. The devil's head are the ones. And we got that for 3. I think we need... We might actually be fine.
Have no fear, laddie. O cam sitinel precal saconeste.
Alright, let's see. Very off-put by the fact that there's no music right now.
God bless.
Tam ištes, tam ištes.
Please God, let him not just get immediately lucky. Actually amazing. Why is there no music? And no worries, Lord.
So quieres. This is no good.
Christ be
I'm
praised.
out.
Tamishtes, tenamishtes.
I want 3 3s.
Last night I had a dream about money. We returned to the camp, faith in life.
Alright, we just need 100. I'm praying to God he does not just immediately get 1,000.
Aye. That will do.
I'm nervous.
Like this.
Oh, he's going insane. Look at Mutt just laying down in the background. Bro, he's going crazier and crazier. This man's making me nervous.
It's yours.
Alright, so we just need to not fuck this up. Literally amazing. Can I do this?
Oh, that
Yay!
shit, fuck!
Ha! I won the wager.
You call that winning? I can smell caravan and excess you cheated with.
It doesn't matter how I won. It's the result that counts. Now listen, Voivod. If you want to ever talk again about honor, you better keep your word.
I will... You? Ah, just you're right. You win, and amulet is yours.
It's Marika's, remember? You have to give it to her in person. That was our deal.
And you can't?
No. A wager is a wager,
My
Voivod.
god, bro.
All right. All right. We go then.
Yeah, lead the Voivod to America, you better bet.
Marika, I've brought someone who wants to see you.
Dead?
Marika. I'm glad you are right.
I won the wager.
So the amulet?
Amulet. Oh. Amulet, it's yours.
It's for Bohush.
Marika, are you sure? The amulet is Chokahunu. It has power.
To save life, yes. And you are giving it to me and Bohush. By choice. Exactly according to our customs. Right, Dad?
Wait. Wait!
What's happening here?
If I give him amulet then? Oi, Devla! Unbelievable! She played me like little shovel. She fooled me. My own daughter treated me like nobody ever did. Do not get it. You cannot. You don't know our ways. Everybody here knows if you save somebody's life, they become part of family. And
very
I'm giving to this Juvalo my magic amulet by choice.
So that's what it was all about.
Marika is her father's daughter, true.
I do some
When
bullshit
the
like
fool
this
is
for
stronger,
bushes.
use your wits. You told me that.
Marika, dear girl, if you were boy, you will be voivod after me, but tradition is tradition.
I have no interest in being voivod. Anyway, I think Tibor is better suited. It is enough for me.
What's up, Thorkel?
that I
How
can
you
go
doing?
home
Enjoy
and
your
take
class. I
Bohush
hope it
with
goes
me.
well.
And when we do
enjoy
not
your
like
alert.
it
Thank you for
anymore,
being here.
we go again. Perhaps to village.
Marika, did you lose your mind? You could marry another voivod and be our queen.
And what if I don't want to? What if I want to marry an ordinary gajo?
And forget your Anglune? Marika, blood is thicker than water.
The blood
So
of the
what?
covenant is thicker
But don't
than the
worry
water
then,
of
I
the
will never
womb
forget
is
about
the
honor
full
and what's right and
expression.
proper.
I'm
Maybe
good,
in the
dude. I
end,
can't complain.
I can even teach the village gajos some things.
You are just stubborn like me. Come back, both of you. I forgive you. And I also... Sorry.
What? I didn't catch that. Henry, did he say something?
I didn't hear anything. I heard him. Oh, I don't know. Should we, like, make him repeat it? I think we should make him repeat it.
What? Did someone say something?
You keep
Give
out
him a
of
smile.
this. I sorry to you, and I sorry to Bohush. I acted like
This is a
fool.
very cute ending.
I mistake, stubborn for honor. Now I know I wrong.
That's the first time I ever heard you apologize. Henry, give him the letter. All right then. I will go to camp with you and we'll stay there until
This
it's
is
time
very
to
cute.
move on. But when you start packing, I want to choose myself whether I will go with you or stay here.
Have it your way. From now on, your life is yours alone.
A beautiful ending. Fathers and their stubborn
Thank you,
fathers
lad.
and their stubborn
You
daughters.
fool me nice. But I'm not angry because I learned a lot from this. Come. Me and Henry help you
Sweetheart.
back to camp. much to celebrate. And you, Henry, you deserve proper reward.
I'm very good. You know what, guys? I'm so excited. Vacation is soon. New games are soon. This is such a vibe. This is adorable. Aw, Aranka, whose prophecy came true. Thank goodness that they included this in Kingdom Come 2. I have to say, like, this game is already a masterpiece, but quests like this that have such satisfying endings are why I just love this game.
Katarsal, what's up, Pooch?
So sweet. And there she is.
How you doing, Marika? The whole family honor thing is behind us.
Whether we go somewhere else or stay here, we will be forever remembering you as the Honorable Gajo.
Well,
Very
I
sweet.
didn't do all that much.
Do not be so modest. You did more than anyone else. Your heart is in the right place, Henry.
He's a sweetheart.
It was good to see you, my friend.
How can we see Bohush? I have to give this back to her.
It's all over. Did your prophecy come true?
The family is together again, at least for now. Geysa rests in peace, and in his place we have Bosch. And maybe we can even go to the village now. Thank you so much, Henry.
They're such sweethearts. I love it.
God keep us.
And it's over. Did your prophecy come true?
Miserere tu che proiandre. You get what you want. You make fool of me in front of all camp. But you win. I cannot deny.
Isn't having your daughter back better than ending up alone? With nothing but your honor?
You asking for a... But yes, you're probably right. Better be
Correct
taken
answer.
for fool than lose my daughter. So, everything is good?
Everything's good.
Sweet. Let's see if Tibor's happy. I bet Tibor is so happy to have his sister back.
So it all came to an end somehow.
And you're the big hero. If it were not for you, who knows how it might have ended. If you ever need anything, just come to me.
They're really
Our
like,
people
they're just
know how to be
so
grateful.
generous and sweet. I love it so much. So we haven't gone over to talk to Vashko, but we also have not practiced our drinking enough to go talk to Vashko. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna practice our drinking. And get our skills up a little bit with our drinking. I know that there's multiple activity givers over here.
I'm glad Marika.
Or a horse. Star is such a beautiful horse. Oh, he is faster. Practice drinking, say less, right? Literally. Literally, that's everybody's thought is we're all like, oh yeah. Can I not drink you? We're just gonna get really hideously drunk. Drinking 9, oh my god. Oh, we drunk. Alright, let's like attempt to be in the saddle. This is gonna be hilarious, us just riding around very drunk. Oh no, we just farted! Oh god. Oh god, Henry is about to be a little gross. We're gonna be a little much. It's okay. Oh my god, the whole way is going, oh my god, this is getting kind of blurry. Oh boy. Don't drink and ride. Don't drink and ride. Good Jesus on a cracker. Oh yeah, what's the deal with these? Can I like... Oh god, we're still farting? Oh god. Oh lord. Oh heavens. So the bad news is that Henry cannot see, like, at all. The worst news is that I have tons more drinking to do. Oh my god, let's see if we can make it home in this state. Brother, we are swerving upon the road. Oh my god. Good Jesus. I assume that this is Semin. I'm gonna assume. Oh my god, this is truly what being drunk enough feels like. Fell out. Oh my god, please let me still have my stuff. Do I still have my money? Oh my god, everything about me is just down. Okay, I think I still have all my money. Well, so we passed out drunk. Uda, here we go. Fortunately, we just have to get our skills up with drinking. So we just have to maintain a level of drunkenness. I do not advocate for this IRL. Now, at this time period, it was actually safer to drink alcohol than it was to drink the local water. Oh boy.
Hey!
It's a really good thing that I'm probably about to just frickin' fart on him.
Prepare to fight. What are you doing? Who happened? You fucker!
Fighting while drunk is on a new level. Damn, bro. Oh, soldier's chattel. Cattle. I love that we're doing this all completely wasted. I like that this is just happening to me as I am unbelievably drunk. Anything else on him? Okay, combat music, we're out of it. The fact we even just made it into the saddle is crazy. We should drink more and do some blacksmithing. Or we should sleep, drink, sleep, repeat.
Go!
Oh my god, Henry, stop farting! Jesus Christ! This man is not even letting out dry toots either. These are like wet-ass farts. God. Let him not shit himself in the saddle. That would actually be diabolical. I love how realistic the drinking mechanics in this are, though. As well as the fact that nobody likes the sight or sound of us when we're drunk. My god, Henry is just straight up farting. Hang on, let's get drunk and then study alchemy? I don't know. What does one do in these situations? Doo-doo. Good, good, good. This will bring us to like a normal sleeping time. Alright, now. Let's drink just a little bit more. Getting real wasted over here. Giving Henry like issues. Okay, good. Go till 5 in the morning. We're at 10. I think we need to be at like 12 to 13. I would just go buy books about drinking, but why would we do that when we have alcohol on us? We're just having the worst sleep of our lives. Alright, let's go out and get into more mayhem while we continue drinking.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Don't mind me, I'm just drunkenly getting into the saddle. Surely this is not a, complete emergency as it may appear to a bystander. Whoa! Whoa, hang on, I gotta check something. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Well, holy shit. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. That was not...
Quick!
Bro, 2026 is out of fucking control. Holy shit. I legitimately could not be more surprised if you dropped an anvil on my head right now. I'd be less surprised by the anvil. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's right. We have to ask about Pavlena. Oh my god, I almost completely put off Pavlena. Oh no. Wait, hang on. Boschka will have to wait a little bit. Henry, I need you to be not drunk. Henry, I need you to pull it together. Sober up, man. Oh my god, he's not sobering up fast enough. Oh my god, Henry. Barely 3 hours later, we should be fine. Okay, we're fine. no, everything is so bad. Shit. Man, guys, I hate this timeline. Oh, let's just pick all the herbs. Hopefully we have something going for us. Alright, we might just have to, like, wait this out. And then go back and do this when our, like, charisma is much higher. Hopefully she's not gonna be dead because we waited too long.
Greetings.
Have you seen a young girl selling baskets here? Her name is Pavlena.
Isn't that girl what was chased out of here with her ma years ago? There was a lot of talk about that here. But no, I ain't seen her. Take care, friend.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm looking for a young girl who's gone missing. Her name is Pavlena, and she sells baskets here sometimes. Do you know anything about her?
Isn't she the daughter of Bozhena, the herb woman? Between you and me, don't ask too many questions about that one. They ain't got a good name here. But no, I haven't seen her here. Take care.
Sorry, I'm like responding to my friends who are like, have you heard the news? I'm like, now I have? Holy shit. Get 10? Oh. Thought it was gonna let me pet the cat. I was really hopeful. Instead, I got jumped at.
I'm searching for Pavlena from Zhelyov. She comes here selling baskets. Do you know anything about her?
That herb woman Bozhena's daughter. I don't know nothing about her, and I don't want to know. They ain't welcome here.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either.
Oh, there's a
Und
St.
warum
Catherine.
auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Alright, so I know the one dude I don't want to talk to. I absolutely need to. Let me go to the innkeep. Let me go over to her as well. She might have seen something.
You have a kind master.
What'll it be, Henry?
I'm looking for a young girl named Pavlena. She's missing. She was supposed to be selling baskets here. Do you know anything about her?
I don't know, no, Pavlena. Sorry. I hope you find her soon. See you soon, my friend.
Her is so nice.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Have you seen Pavlena around here? A young girl from Zhelyov. Sells baskets here sometimes.
Better you ask innkeeper Betty about things like that. I'm just the help, and I ain't seen any Pavlena.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of the herbwoman from Zhelyov. Do you know her?
Aye, I do. Pavlena still comes here from time to time, selling baskets, ointments, and whatnot.
Betty is such a
I
sweetheart.
ain't seen her around in a while, though. Why are you looking for her?
She hasn't been home for a long time, so Bozhena sent me to look for her. When she left, she was heading here.
If I was you, I'd go and ask at the rat house. Or Jezek the Cooper. That old goat had his eye on her one time. Only she wouldn't have him if he was the last man alive. Can't say I blame her. That Jezek's a drunken sot.
Do you think anyone would want to harm Pavlena?
Bozhena's not too popular here since that misfortune with Yakesh's wife, Ludmilla. But no one holds a grudge against Pavlena. She was only a young lass at the time.
What was that about a misfortune with Ludmilla?
That was way back. She was the midwife here. She'd give the women herbs and whatnot when they called for her. But then something happened when she was helping out at Yakesh's. His wife, Ludmilla, died, and a child was stillborn. A tragedy it was, and then Bozhena, she left.
Just like that?
Well, to tell the truth, we drove her out.
Oh? Why was that?
Better ask Yakesh if you want to know more. He's often by his son's grave. It's next to the farm.
What's this Jezek like? And what do you mean about him having his eye on Pavlena?
He wanted to get married, and no sensible girl around here would have a drunkard like him, so he figured Pavlena might be an easier bet. He promised her a home in the village, but the girl wasn't so dumb as to fall for it. He's hardly got 2 groschen to rub together, and his house ain't no palace neither. All she'd have out of it is a heartache, and a bunch of brats as pig ugly as their old man.
And where might I find this Jezek?
If he ain't boozing here at the tavern, he'll be on the way here or at home.
Thanks. And do you think this Jezek might have done something to her? Like abduct her because she scorned him?
Nah, he ain't got it in him. He's all mouth, but he'd never raise his hand to a woman. And even if he did, Pavlena would probably give him a hiding. Just recently, he got a black eye from this skinny fella here. He's a weakling and a wretch. He wouldn't have a chance with Pavlena.
Alright, let me feed the puppy.
Look what I have for you.
Guys, I'm so blown away. Can't believe this wild timeline that we're living on these days. First of all.
Good boy. Good boy.
It ain't all
Here you
food,
go.
but...
Take
Oh,
it.
that's not good.
Here, Mutt.
Give you better food than that, bro. Yeah, first time player. Figure it out for the best possible. Dissolved, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not do hardcore for your first experience of the game. I would first get acquainted with like the story, the combat mechanics, the whatnot, and then go in for hardcore. Like it's if you're gonna do hardcore with maximum debuffs, you're not gonna like this game at all, to be honest. Like it's one of those games where like you really want to take your time, just kind of like pick your way through it, get used to how the mechanics work, even just get used to how the social systems work in that game, because like it's not like most games that you'll play and experience. Definitely requires, I don't want to say like a delicate touch, but it takes some time to get used to this game. It takes time to get used to this franchise and just all the mechanics. Like, I can tell you right now, I know a lot of people who really enjoy very hard games. Like, think, you know, the old school Dark Souls one. Seems all debuffs in the community's favorite way of doing hardcore. Is that the norm? Yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna do hardcore, typically people do hardcore with maximum debuffs, and it's just kind of a prestige thing.
Quick!
Very similar to doing like Insanity mode in Phasmo or any other game where it's like, you know, you're basically giving yourself every opportunity possible to fail. That's essentially the idea of it. So like if you're looking to have an experience where you come out of it and you're like, oh, I really love this game and I want more, I would say maybe start off with like one debuff if you're really hankering for a debuff, or you're hankering for like a challenge. One debuff is already going to be a little bit tough. But if you go into it with maximum debuffs, you're going to be hurt. I want to feel like a true hero, then just play the game as it is. Trust me, the story is plenty fabulous for that.
Happenstance has thrust us together again.
So, what's it going to be this time?
If you can spare a while, I have
Yeah, let's
another
see.
riddle for you. A trickier one this time. Hmm?
A harder riddle, you say? Let's hear it then.
That first riddle was just a test. Just to practice. How about a wager? To make it more interesting.
I hate wagering.
Even a poor vagrant like me has to eat. What do you say?
Yeah, fine.
Why not? I'm happy to bet.
Can take more, yeah.
Listen carefully. Once upon a time, there was a
I just mean
fool of
one
a
central
farmer.
theme to focus on.
Family
You know
he
what
had
I'm
none.
saying?
No stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead. And, good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
Oh, absolutely. But if it's your first time playing it, I wouldn't do hardcore. Really fun so far. I just love scallops. Well, let's go. There you go. Hang on. I'm gonna cheat because I want to understand the math. I want to understand the math logic. It's this, but I don't understand why. Oh, maybe it's because the bigger the animal, the less groschen it gets, it seems.
10 groschen.
Exactly! 2.5 groschen
For the
each leg.
legs, okay.
What happened to the
okay,
farmer
okay.
in the end?
They never said. But I reckon he went to the dogs. You have just the 2 legs, to be sure. But you guessed right, so you earned your wager back.
Yeah,
I can
hardcore I'll
give you my
debuff. It
stake
can
on
be really
top.
fun, but like
Or
if
I
it's
can
your
tell you
first
a
time
bit
playing the
about
game,
my life
that's
as a
gonna be
vagabond. How about that?
Rough.
I'd be glad to hear about your adventures.
Would you care for stories from my travels or tales from the tavern?
Tavern, I need drinking.
The tavern sounds good.
Fine. I'll tell you about the first time I tried moonshine. Actually, to be honest, I don't think I can. I don't rightly recall
We'll
what
try
happened.
normal. Exactly.
I was kind of expecting that.
Let this be a lesson to you that you should never mess around with moonshine.
I'll bear it in mind. Thanks.
Henry's such a good lad.
Farewell.
He's such a sweet guy. Thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Yeah, not me. I constantly return to games. I'm one of those people where, like, if I love a game, I want to keep on experiencing it. Like, don't even ask me how many rounds I have in The Witcher 3.
Quick.
Me and The Witcher 3 have been through this, like, 14, 15 times now. And I'm craving a 16th. I'm craving a 16th go of it. But actually, what I'm really craving is the blood of Dawn Walker, if we're being completely honest. Like, more Witcher 3, Dawn Walker. Dawn Walker's gonna win because Dawn Walker's new and I'm very excited to get to know Cohen. So far, I really like what we're seeing. Alright, good. And then we'll start the next day up bright and early. We got a couple levels in drinking, which is not terrible. We're not like atrocious. That ambulance one, if you get lost easily, waking up right. Yeah. Yeah, and especially if you run into bandits, Thorkel, that's rough. Waking up right next to a bandit camp is one of those moments where you're just like, oh, dude. You like, god damn. Apples and Henry's full. Luckily it didn't happen yet. Yeah, literally we'll just like pop you out somewhere. It's pretty insane. It is a good way to learn the map though, that is true. Your biggest thing that I find, like the top 3 things that for me solidify a Kingdom Come run: what horse I'm using, how fast I learn to read, and whether or not I can resist the urge to become a diplomat, because I love playing a diplomat, Henry. It's so fun and the speech options are really, really enthralling. Right, Thorkel, I feel like we all have a I got lost in Kingdom Come 1 story. I remember I got lost in the woods, I got lost in the woods constantly trying to find Merhoyed, but like doing it without the map, and I was just like, well, also the Samapesh woods. The Samapesh woods can stress me out. Not gonna lie. Don't even get me started on Bronick. Go! Pebbles is the best horse, only valid choice. I've loved Pebbles all the way through. I mean, I like the difficulty scaling with Pebbles, right? This round we're not doing a Pebbles run. This round we're going for the zombie horse. That's why we're actually starting out with just like a basic black unnamed horse, because I was literally like, I am not going through the heartache of selling Pebbles. That feels like that would be evil. Well, it depends. You can literally play 200 hours without ever even really touching the quest line with all the side quests and all the side stuff that you can do. I was gonna ask her a question, but I see I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. This go bit doesn't feel. Yeah, yeah. We're waiting for zombie horse. Herring is cute. Herring is a cute horse. I mean, every horse to me is a cute horse because I am a horse girl, historically. So good luck ever getting me to play favorites, but...
Not this again.
What's happening? Why is my charisma so messed up? Alright, so let's find... Alright, so first things first. Let us find... We can do the bailiff. Do Yeshek. We'll do D, E, F in that order. What my problems be since I'm a new player? Combat has felt intuitive so far because timing.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
If I had to say anything, I think just the stacking of misfortunes that will make you rage quit. Which, like, I can only describe as, like, you know exactly what I mean.
Good day to you.
You know exactly what I mean when I say, like, if you've ever played Dark Souls and you know how that goes, that there are some days where, like, all the shit just stacks upon you, and you're just like... It's the collections of misfortunes where it's like, okay, so you lose the horse, you lose all your groschen, you've got to start from scratch, you fuck up a quest big time. Not really different endings. Yeah, there's not different endings to the actual game, like bad or good ending. But yeah, exactly. There's choices to how those quests go, and if you run into enough times where the quest just goes horribly, I definitely would say that that's a big barrier to actually finishing the game. Like, you will get frustrated to a point where you're just like, okay, I feel like this run is kind of fucked. That's the thing with the save mechanic too, is that it's not a generous save mechanic, so you really have to be on top of making sure that you're like locked in and ready for the inevitable.
God bless.
Report what's going on with Miller Crazel. Oh god.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of Bozhena from Zhelyov. She comes here selling baskets and other items.
Aye. I know her.
Yeah.
Do you know if she's been here in the last
they
few
don't.
days,
They don't tell
massively?
you clearly at all it's time to
I'm
not.
a bit worried about
that.
her.
I haven't
Mostly
seen her
use
myself,
logic.
but you can ask around the village. Try the houses along the road to Zhelyov. She'd have to pass that way.
What can you tell me about Pavlena?
She used to live here with her mother, but then we drove them out. She's not the kind of girl you'd notice much, but she knows how to take care of herself. I let her come round here because, well, maybe I've gotten soft in my old age. But I reckon children shouldn't have to pay for their parents' sins. Don't you think?
I heard something about that. Why did you drive them out back then?
Bozhena was our midwife. It ain't the cleanest trade, but it's needed. Women all over the domain used to call for her help with births. Only, as it turned out, bad help is worse than no help at all. I won't go digging up old grievances, but believe me.
Yeah, you can be like a diplomat, you can be a bandit, you can be very aggressive, you can play a more courteous Henry, you can play the ladies' man Henry. You've got a lot of options. You've got a lot of...
Has Pavlena got any friends here?
options.
Acquaintances?
There's Roman, who brings us wood.
Roman? Who's he?
A
I forgot about it. Then when you get into this game, they
May
took
he
it to a
rest in
whole
peace.
nother level.
He lives just
Where there's
off the
like good
green.
versions of a
His hair
trait
is
and then
red
bad
like
versions.
embers. You can't miss him.
And Pavlena's on friendly terms with him?
Mm-hmm. You could put it like that. Roman's pa wouldn't be too happy about his son being with an outsider like her. But all he can do now is look down and weep. Not that Roman ain't a decent lad. Honest and hard-working. It wouldn't surprise me if Pavlena left her ma to be with him.
It's possible. I'll go and see Roman.
Do that. Like I said, his house is near the edge of the village, close to the pond.
Do you think anyone here
Listen,
would want to hurt
this is a
Pavlena?
very, it can be a very
Troskovich is a
intimidating
decent
game,
village.
so it's good to ask
You better
questions
watch
going
your
into
mouth.
it, you know? Report an ambush.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether
Inspiring,
you're
right?
making it up or
Dissolve,
lying to
prepare
me.
yourself.
If you were
This is a
telling the truth,
franchise that those of
why
us that
don't you
love
bring your
it
lord
sincerely.
here and we can talk it all over calmly. I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I'm very excited for the third game, Thorkel. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see how they carry on. Especially depending on what all of our different endings are. I mean, I think they're gonna do exactly what they did with this one, which makes perfect sense, which is just kind of have dialogue options be the order of the day. I really like the way that they did that. Oh, what is going on here? Which Pavleno's room? Did I miss something? I know, the Lord of the Rings game is gonna go crazy. We're gonna have so much fun. Alright, so that was D, E, and then F. Okay. For some reason, this Henry has so much more charisma than the other one. Yeah, I'm curious too. I know for a fact too it's gonna be even more perfected than this one is, which is hard for me to actually imagine, because if you ask me, this game is a very solid 10 out of 10. Like, when we finished this game for the first time, I have to say, this was one of the first times that I've ever played a game where I just had no notes, no critiques, no nothing. I was like, it's actually just perfect. Like, we're good. Yeah. I was like, no complaints, no, Where is this guy? Is he just locked in his house?
You have a kind man.
I hear you're interested in Pavlena.
What's it to you?
Well, Pavlena's gone missing. Do you know anything about that?
Fuck, wait. No, I haven't seen her lately. And I got a pasting in the tavern, so I haven't been out lately. You can ask there.
I know, Warhorse is crazy talented. I love them.
So you see, I wouldn't wish no harm on Pavlena, even though she didn't want me.
I love them. When we
I'm
found
not
out
sure
the
you could say
announcement for
the
this
same
game,
about
I was
that
just screaming.
ginger-headed Roman of hers. That's where I'd look if I was you. His cottage is on the road to the butcher's.
One thing that I love about these games too is the versatility and the ways that you complete a quest. Like, the amount of options that they give you is actually off the chain. Like, this is how an RPG should feel. I'm really hoping the new Fable, I'm really hoping with some of what we're seeing with games like Dawnwalker, I hope that we're seeing other studios take notes from this.
Blessings to you.
Can I ask what happened between you and that midwife, Bojena? I heard you banished her from the village because of some mishap with your wife.
That was no mishap.
Boss, thank
the
you for the
witch killed my
115
son
stream
and
streak.
damned him to hell.
Wait a moment. Start from the beginning.
I done all the
What do you mean
DLCs,
she
everything
killed
except
and
for the
damned your
Mysteria
My
Ecclesiastes,
wife,
yeah.
Ludmilla, gave birth to 3 daughters. Quick and easy every time. The village women
We're
often
like in
scream
that
all
run,
day and night.
we're like at the
before
end
they
of the
bring their
blacksmiths
babies
into
the world.
the Mysteria
Not my
Ecclesiastes.
When she had Marushka, it was all over before the midwife even got here. But when Yaroslav was coming into the world...
It's so good. We're gonna be doing
I
it for
knew
this run
already
too.
I'd finally have a son. I never sent for no help. Why would I?
So what happened to me is
After
that we
all,
did the Rosa
Ludmilla done it
options,
all
but
on
then
her
at the
own
end I
3
was like
times.
not really feeling
besides,
convinced about her.
That Bozhena is an unclean
So then I
woman
was like, I want to go
and a
back and do a
witch,
Catherine
only
run, you know?
This time, something went wrong. Of course I wasn't there. Being a god-abiding man, I was outside. But Marushka comes running out, shouting, "Pa! Send for Bozhena! Ma's poorly!" I thought twice about it, but then I sent for her. She came along with a little girl, Pavlena, and a whole sack of herbs. She started brewing right away, and before the night was out, she was pouring God knows what kind of concoction
I believe
down
that DLC is
Ludmilla's
going to be
throat.
fabulous.
It's a wonder
Just
she
seeing the
didn't
intro to it,
poison
I was
her,
like,
the
ooh.
crone. I couldn't get a wink of sleep all night. It wasn't till daybreak
So-
that Bozhena came out of the house.
this will make sense, but Rosa's for me felt like lust, whereas Catherine for me feels like respect, and Teresa's feels like history. Does that make sense? If I had to like put adjectives, it's like Rosa is lust, pure and simple. She's attractive, she's smart, there's chemistry, there's a click. Catherine is like, there's mental synergy, there's a really good banter, there's like a healthy like rapport there. And then with Teresa, it's purely like history, and like we come from the same town and we've known her, you know, so it's like combining like the past with the present and then also with the future. So like I see the merits of all of them. I don't put Stephanie in here because honestly I strongly dislike Lady Stephanie. Like there's so many things that I could expound on with Lady. Yeah, Hans as well. Hans I forget about because I haven't chosen Hans. I haven't actually done Hans's yet. Like I haven't seen anything. Like I've seen like glimpses of it obviously because I think it's impossible to miss spoilers for it, but Hans is like, and then Hans I would say is like that, like, how do I put this? Hans is Philia gone to Eros, if that makes sense. Like they start out and they're kind of like almost like awkward siblings trying to like arm wrestle each other, and then it like turns into more from what I've seen.
Carrying in her
Enemies
arms.
to lovers, yeah.
I could see right off it was a boy. Like I said, only Yaroslav came out feet first. And as they were pulling him out...
So it's like I like all of the romance options. I'll be curious to see what the hell happens with the third game.
I can't even say it. It was that Bozhina's doing, I tell you. If she hadn't pulled him out and left Ludmilla to manage herself, he could have lived.
I'm sure Bozhena didn't want to hurt your son. She was trying to help.
Help? By killing my son and condemning him to damnation?
Hey.
I asked the priest, and he told me every midwife has the sacred right to perform baptism when things go wrong. Like when it looks bad for the child, see? She can baptize him, make sure he gets to heaven. And you know what Bozhena did?
What?
Not a thing. She looked at that little body lying
Yeah,
still.
she should have baptized him.
Damned thing. And my wife died a few hours
Come on, Sigismund. I
So
really
don't
like
you
Sigismund
tell
as a
me
king too.
Bozhena was trying
I
to
know,
help.
right?
That same evening, I got the other fellas from the village, and we drove that damned witch out
Dear
beyond the
Sash, yeah.
boundary stone.
I really like Sigismund as a king. I have to say, he's my favorite character
She
in this
lives in
game.
the woods now.
When they show what they show, I
shown
was
up
like,
here
this is
since.
my favorite character in the entire
Many
game.
times I told
I love how
myself
he
we
just
should
is
have
like-
done more to her.
So I love how Sigismund, I love how Sigismund, his entire characterization is basically like, look at this colossal fucking mess. And then everything is going wrong. And this man the entire time is just like, what the fuck is it now? He literally is like that guy who like, you know how there's always a manager that like a company will hire in who like inherits the bullshit from their like prior employees. And then like is trying to like organize the bullshit, but nothing is working with him. That's what Sigismund comes off to me as. And it's not even just like whatever, because my family has like history that's all like tied up in these games or whatever. What I love is that Sigismund is literally just like trying to do the best fucking job possible. And at every twist and turn, we're the ones fucking it up for him because we're defending a man who literally has no interest in being king. We are literally defending a man based purely off of principles, and it's absolutely hilarious to me. Like I love it because there are so many moments where like if you've ever had to manage anything in your life, Sigismund becomes the most relatable fucking person in the room. He's a great strategist, great diplomat. Yeah, exactly, Thorkel, exactly. And here's the thing, it's funny because you're looking at a historical figure who's like actually like someone worth revering. Who's trying their best, but because of the way that things went down here, he's the fucking enemy. And the whole time you're just like, oh man. Like, there are certain moments in this game, and this is one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite games ever. There's moments in this game where you're just sitting there the whole time and you're like, I know that we're playing as Henry, but I really wish that we could not be such a pain in the ass. But it's fun because you get to like cosplay being that employee, right? Who's just fucking it all up.
So she'd know how I felt.
Listen, Božena's daughter has gone missing. And I get the feeling from what you're saying that you're not exactly unhappy
I think
about
he'd be
it.
looked at in
So
several
I'll
ways,
ask you
Charles.
straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Do you know anything
He was
about
definitely Charles' more legitimate.
Do you want to hurt
heir, I would
Pavlena to
say.
pay Božena back for the death of your son?
I understand why you might think that. But I would never do anything like that. Don't tell nobody, but since Ludmilla died, I go weak at the knees if I only see blood. It's like I'm standing next to her bed, again, like that time. I never want to see a corpse again in my life. Besides, if I wanted to get my own back on Božena, I'd never take it out on her daughter.
But yeah, exactly.
The girl's not to blame
in the
for
end, it
anything.
worked out.
She
I
was
just love
only
him
little
so
when it
much. That's
happened.
okay. I'm gonna be very real with you guys. That's part of why we're replaying the game again. Literally, everybody's like Henry, Hans that they're lusting after. You know, the freaking additional side characters. The Dry Devil was one that I saw a lot of girlies being like, hear me out. My ultimate hear me out is King Sigismund, baby. I'm like, that man has a fucking temper, but he is shredded. The entire time I was like, this is a man that I could play chess with, and help me God. I was like, what is this Riz? I was like, why is this the most rizzed out character in the entire game is literally just King Sigismund?
I
Fuck
cursed that
Henry,
old
man.
hag
Like,
often
but
enough.
Sigismund? A
When I've had a
badass.
drink or two. I wish the worst on her, so she'd know how I feel. But as God is my witness, I'd never stoop to murder.
I've seen the
on
fanfics
account
of Sigismund and Henry was
See you
not
later.
bad. The idea that Henry could actually become enough. Actually, you know something? So we could do this if you guys want. We could Scholar Max. And that will change a lot of dialogue options around. As much as we all are led to hate Ishvan and Eric, they're literally Sigismund's version of Hinnek and Kubienka. Yeah, it's like, listen, I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. Istvan Toth is one of those characters where I'm like, okay, look, he's a dick, but he's also just doing his job. Eric is an interesting case as well. Like, honestly, this is what I love so much about this game, Thorkel. Like, this is why for me, like, when this game came out, I was like, okay, like, even though I was having literal mechanical issues because of where I got stuck at with the Dry Devil quest in the game at the time, I was like, I will still clarify, it is my game of the year. Because every character in this game, you could literally take and you could sit down and you could actually make an essay about them for, like, a literature class. And I'm telling you right now, those essays would eat. You know what I mean? Like, every single character in this game literally has enough of the real gray area where you actually, and it's not just because some of them are historical figures, but like you really get the sense that they're people. It makes you think about the way that you interact with quests differently. It makes you think about the way that you go about in this world differently in a way that, like, I have not seen other games really capture. It actually feels in some ways like you're playing a book, which is why I think a lot of people get very, very like, okay, this game's incredible. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, dude, you're really playing a book. And you feel it, you know?
Damn it.
It's just very impressive. I have to say, like, Warhorse is just, they bang it out of the park. And at no point in this game have I felt like there was something that they didn't really, like, tie up the ends well, you know? I know, Yanjishka's awesome. Is masterful, full of nuance. Exactly. And what I like about them, too, is that it's not just pure fan fiction. Like, when we were first playing these games, you know, because, like, and people know this, so my favorite era and section of history, Thorkel, is actually Hungarian history. So for me, this is like, yes. We've arrived at this chapter with Sigismund, right? One thing that I really love is that in this game, you can root for both of the sides at the same time. You understand their perspectives, you understand the consequences, and because you have that nuance, okay, and I'm saying this as a historian who's technically the historian, right, for like the enemy side in the game, I still feel that they did a really, really beautiful job of representing what Hungary's interests were, what Sigismund's interests were, right? Like where the focus was headed. I don't feel that they do a poor job with the Cumans. I think that they give a lot of really, especially in this game, they did a great job of, I think, taking some of this, like, oh, the Cumans are just senseless barbarians, like out of that argument, which made me really happy because in the first game, you know, you do get a sense that that's Henry's view, and how could he feel otherwise? You know, his grief is very fresh and things are very fresh. I know, I'm really excited. That's why I'm literally, so what we're doing is I'm literally trying to level my drinking and do all the side questing before we do it because I'm like, I want the best outcomes possible.
I'm looking for a young girl who's gone missing. Her name
I love
is
them
Pavlena,
so much. And I have to say, I loved how the Romani were handled, Thorkel. I love the way that they did this. I think they did a beautiful job. I myself cannot claim Romani heritage, so
I never met her.
I don't know the accuracy, the offensiveness, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Like, I have no idea about any of that. But I will say this. I felt that they did a beautiful job with the nomads. I loved it. They did awesome. All of the nomad missions were just like really well done, and I think that they really showed a variance in the culture that was meaningful.
Good morning. Take care, friend.
At no point in the nomad missions did I feel like this was something that was like, I didn't feel like anything in the nomads missions were forced, if that makes sense. Like, I felt very much like everything that we were witnessing was like, yeah, I could see this. And I will say this, as a stubborn daughter of a stubborn father, as a stubborn daughter of a stubborn father, that mission remains one of my favorites. Might actually get caught for the first time here. I'm trying to stay out of the way. Trying to protect Azar, but it makes sense, right? Is there a reason why it's not allowing me to properly investigate? Am I here too early? Might be here too early. That's concerning. Well... Oh my god, that's right. Thank you. Well... Thankfully we have a save not far before this. Alright. Let's take some marigold. Where's his boss at? I'm sure his boss is gonna be like around here. If I remember correctly, his boss was also looking for him. That's why I forgot this. Thank you.
Good day.
Oh, woodcutters.
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of Bozhena, the Zhelyov herb woman. She went out to sell her baskets and never came back.
He's telling they are looking for. Sometimes he's chilling on a bench
now
here,
it's
right?
starting to make sense to me. She and Roman are somewhere together for sure. I've been looking for that idiot all day.
Where do you think Pavlena and Roman might be?
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave and start a new life. Somewhere where no one knows her and her ma.
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt. but after what he told me last time, anything is possible. For Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. He wouldn't just leave it on account of her, would he?
Well, I don't think either that Pavlena would just run off and leave her mother alone.
You never know with women. And what's more... No, I shouldn't say nothing about that. Best to go and look in Roman's house. He wouldn't just leave empty-handed, right?
All right. Let's go and take a look at Roman's.
Great. That is, you can go there.
Hang on, you said you two were friends. Why would I go there alone?
For one thing,
No,
I
you're
have to
fine,
work.
Thurgle. Don't worry.
Besides,
You're fine.
How would it look if anyone
No,
saw
listen,
me
you're
breaking down
fine.
his door?
Honestly, I
My
appreciate
reputation
somebody
would be
who's also
ruined,
been through
whereas
it,
you,
checking my
no
back.
offense, you're a stranger.
I
You
don't
have to
screw up
worry
the
about your
quest. That's
good
why I was
name,
like,
do
wait,
you?
I think
But
we're
me,
here too soon.
I'd lose my livelihood.
I'll do it if you pay.
Oh, that's just great. All right.
I'm not gonna make the
go and have a
man
look.
pay
After
for me
you
to go
search
look.
the place,
That's
come
like
back and let me
silly.
know what you found. I'll be around here somewhere.
I'd struggle with doing that like IRL. You know what I mean? I know, right? The greedy Henry playthrough. The howling dog is really, like, gonna give it away. Hush, pupper. That mutt, for God's sake.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for 2. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
Anything to cook? I don't feel too bad for the characters to be evil. I know! Yeah, dude, I feel the same way. There are people who literally go through The Witcher 3 playing like a crazy Geralt, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I'm like, this doesn't, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I just can't. I'm not like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never forget, I was once watching someone play something, and they intentionally wanted to try out a dialogue option that might result in a dog dying, and I literally was like, I rage quit. I rage quit the interaction, because I was like, I can't do this. I was like, nah, bro, nah, like, I'm sorry, but, like, even for science sake or for experiment's sake, like, that shit's not happening. The only games where I will, like, willingly allow there to be, like, not mean options, but like alternate options are things like Until Dawn, like any of the Dark Pictures anthology where like the whole point is to try out different aspects of the story. But even that for me is like pushing it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I freaked out. I was like, yeah, not me, thanks. I got so angry. To this day, I feel bad because I got so angry. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I look back on it in retrospect, I'm like, okay, I might have gone a little too hard there. But then at the same time, I'm like, look, man, I'm not really sorry that I freaked the head out. Like, I totally think I'm justified in having a little bit of a crash out about that because, let's be real. Just unnecessary things in a game that you, like, don't need to have happen. No? For me, it's just like, yeah, no, we don't be needing that. Yeah, no need to be sorry. We aren't meant to, like, yeah, exactly. I was just like, I just mostly was like, you know how you question your own conduct in, like, response to somebody's thing? I was like, okay, I definitely got angry to a degree that is, like, unusual and maybe not the best, but, like,
I searched
it is what
Roman's
it
house.
is. It happened.
And what did you find?
Well, there's no one
Yeah.
there. But Pavlena had been there for sure. The table was set for 2. And I found the baskets.
It's
that
like
she
not
sells, too.
adopting the Skyrim
you're
orphans.
right.
You know what I mean?
Sure
I'm like,
does look like she was there.
It can't have been long ago either. The food was still fresh.
Like, I may not
Any
want
idea
kids,
where
but
they
I'm
might have
adopting
gone?
them orphans in
they've got a favourite
Skyrim. You know what
spot
I
down
mean?
by the stream. You could try looking there.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the stream. Follow it down the hill. When you come to a place where the stream flows between the two big boulders, turn left and go straight. There it is, under an old linden tree.
All right. Thank you.
But, mind you don't walk into the middle of anything, awkward. And tell that lazy bastard to get his ass to work. I'm not going to do his work for him. See you later.
Earthfire Homestead plenty of space, yes. Yes, except for when the freaking giant spawns directly outside, which makes me irrationally angry. What's up, Mysterio? How you doing? I get irrationally angry when that stupid giant spawn. You know the one I'm talking about. It's like the Lakeview house. You have this beautiful location. It's by Folkreath, and literally the fucking giant spawns outside and just sends me into the air every single time, and I'm like, God damn it. Literally the Little Orphan Annie story. It makes me so happy. I love me a little Orphan Annie story.
God bless you.
If you always gets attacked, bruh. Like, I have such struggles in the Skyrim Lakeview house. Drives me crazy. Let's go, Mysterio. I'm glad you're doing well, dude. You hungry? Is that why you're barking? Or are you barking because there's pigs? Both are really very valid reasons. Much like me when I'm like, horse. Every time I see a horse. But where in the name of God are you?
Come here.
Hi.
Aye, come here.
I remember when this game first
Look what
came
I have
out, you're
for
gonna
you.
appreciate this, Thorkel and Mysterio. I was so nervous that if we picked up Mutt, that Mutt would be able to die in game, that I literally avoided getting Mutt for like the most ridiculous amount of time humanly possible because I was so nervous. I was like, I cannot handle even the possibility, in theory, that this dog could die. I was just like, fuck it, I won't pick him up. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it, I'll just avoid him. Oh. Pepperonis. Mutt, do not pee on their picnic blanket. Oh my god.
Christ, there must have been a fight here.
My god. Jesus Christ, complete with a bloody handprint and everything.
It's covered in blood. Used as a weapon, maybe.
I know, right? I'm like, no, not my beautiful Muttley. I'm just gonna take your cheese and bread. Please don't consider this a judgment. But it's perfectly good food. It shouldn't go to waste, you know? Tambourine, tambourine, pam 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 param. Sorry. You know, you know. Can we take that? Let's do commands. Track. Oh, I thought we'd be able to track the bloody rock. Bro, what
This
is happening?
surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good.
And
if I
a
give it to
rope?
Mutt to sniff, he might catch a scent.
That's smart. Wolf wouldn't appreciate a good cheese like you would, that's what I'm saying.
Track.
Plus, it'll upset their belly, you know? We can't be having the wolf get colicky. I felt so bad. Oh my god, Thurkle, you would laugh. I felt so free. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. You're going in a very different direction. Hang on. Hang on. We'll do the dress in a minute. Let me first find out what the fuck happened here. Oh my god, bro. This is some blood.
Jesus. This must be Roman. Someone buried him here.
Oh my
Mother of
god, the poor guy.
And the body's been munched on by a pig. I should try and find out who's hurting
Yeah,
those
pigs do that. It is kind of unfortunate. I
Maybe
love
saw
pigs.
something.
I love pigs dearly, but the fact that they do that really bothers me. So this is just one level under our current charisma.
Ladybird!
Yeah, I found your pig, buddy.
Piggy!
Sounds like pigs they eat. Yeah, there's a great Hannibal episode where they go into detail about that.
I found a stray pig.
That's great. I lost a sow somewhere. Where is she?
Not
Very
so fast.
creepy.
It's munching on a corpse back there in the forest.
Blessed Virgin! What corpse?
My guess is it's Roman, a local woodcutter.
By all that's holy! I saw him going towards the woods with his girl, and now you tell me he's dead. Surely she didn't kill him. Oh, Christ! I think I'm gonna throw up.
Him and Olbram have great voice actors. I love Olbram's voice actor. I felt so bad painting the bull this time, Thorkel, but I had to try it, and it was really funny.
You say you saw Roman with his girl. You mean Pavlena?
Aye, that's the name. Pavlena. I saw the pair of them going down towards the stream.
Which painting? I did Sigismund with his,
The two of them
I
are
did
pretty
Sigismund
close.
with a few,
That is-
like, knobs.
They were. Oh,
The most elaborate masterpiece that the world has ever seen.
I hope not. I'm trying to find her too.
And his knobs, yeah, I had to.
Have you seen anything suspicious going on around here?
Suspicious? Like how?
I was like, listen.
Someone carrying or
This is
dragging
satisfying.
something?
I've never
That
tried the
corpse
maple
didn't walk
option.
there on its own.
Hang on now. I did see something a bit odd. One of the farmhands came from the woods in a big hurry. And he was carrying a spade.
Which one of them was it?
Straw! That is Slavobor. But everyone calls him Straw. He works on Yakash's farm.
When the
big
choices
farmstead
pick
in
up,
the south
when
of
the
the
choices
village.
pop up, right?
Oh, do you think he could have killed Roman?
Who knows? But it does seem like he buried him.
God's truth.
I know, I'm like so tempted.
Who are you?
My name is Hugo.
I love
I've heard
Hugo.
hawks. I take them to the woods to forage for acorns and nuts. But I ain't got nothing to do with no cops, if that's what you're asking.
Thanks for your help. I better go and find that farmhand.
Aye, and if he really done it, then give the murdering fucker what he deserves. Ladybird!
Oh my god, the fact that he's snorting like the hog. Alright, let's look imposing.
Where the hell did that pig go?
So I always do the straw route. I wonder what would happen if we just chased the dress, but didn't... Because, like, obviously we all know who's responsible for this. Like, there's nobody else with a serious grudge against Pavlena. Like, that's what I like, too, about these quests, is that sometimes there is, like, a very strong basic logic component to it. Alright, let's go confront Straw, even though this is literally one of those fights that for no reason whatsoever, this is one of the harder fights that I have in the game. No matter how leveled I am with strength and whatnot, and it really sends me a little bit, if I'm being honest with you guys, because I'm like, what the frick is going on here? You know? I'm like, now, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really feel like if I'm crazy maxed out on strength, I feel like I should be able to take this guy. But for some fucking reason, Straw is just like a Dark Souls fucking boss for no reason. He's a fucking, he's honest to God, I could probably duel with Sigismund and it would go better. Farmhands are, that's true. My mother could tell us all something about that. She's one of those gardeners who's got like skills. Oh, I remember I even took Fox Potion for this.
Are you the one they call Straw?
Yeah. Why?
I know everything.
Brother, that haircut.
I know you buried Roman's body in the woods.
What? How could you? That's not true.
It's no use trying to wriggle out of it. I have a witness.
Shit. Fuck.
I didn't want nothing to do with it,
He
I
was
swear.
far too, like,
It's all
happy.
that
The edges
girl's
of his
fault.
mouth are up.
Where is Pavlena?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Medium. If your social stats are decent, maybe you can avoid fighting.
Take it easy. I don't want to do you any harm. I just wanted to know what really happened with Pavlena and Roman.
All right then. Well, it all began in the tavern. We were boozing with Yakish. He don't go to the tavern much, but when he does, me and my brother go along too. Even though we're just his hired farmhands, he buys us wine.
Yeah? Go on.
When Yakish got drunk, he started remembering that day when his wife and son died. It happened during childbirth. And to this day, Yakish blames Bozhena, the herb woman, for it. She was the midwife. I don't know if it was really her fault, but anyway, the boy died and she didn't baptize him, even though she had every right to do it.
Which
The
is
little
weird,
fella
and I do
died
feel like I
unchristened.
wish she did.
So his soul is damned for all eternity. That's not right.
No, if we actually have that. It's not
That's
high enough.
awful. But what's it got to do with anything?
When he had 3 or 4 jugs inside him, Yakish started on about how he'd give anything to see Bozhena suffer the same pain as
Yeah,
he
but,
did.
like,
It
this
wasn't
is a
enough for
lot.
him that they drove her out of the village that time. He wanted to pay her back even more.
I hope for your own good, this isn't going where I think it's going.
No! Listen, my brother Ota, he was always the sly one out of the two of us. He came up with this idea that we'd lie in wait for Pavlena when she came to sell her baskets.
I see. Bozhena's daughter for Yakish's son.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her, just to give her a bit of a hiding and tell her not to come back here again. Then we'd lie to Yakish that she was dead, and he'd
awful
reward
people.
us with... well, he's got 2 girls to marry off, and Marusha's a pretty one. But he'd never let either of them marry a hired hand unless I'd done him a worthwhile service. See?
Oh, so you two just ambushed that poor girl? Where is she now? Answer!
We followed her along the path to the pond, and then we jumped her. Only then her fella turned up, Roman. As soon as he
Good for
saw
Roman.
us, he charged us like a wounded boar.
Good.
And he held my brother by the throat and pounded him like a madman. So
As
I
he
grabbed a
should.
rock and smashed him over the head with it. I never seen so much blood. I didn't mean to kill him. I
God
swear.
damn it.
God almighty. And what did you do with Pavlena?
I love how
She
Henry's
was
acting
stunned when
like
she
we've
saw what
never been in
happened.
this situation.
So my brother grabbed her and dragged her into the rocks while I went to bury Roman. We couldn't just let her go after she'd seen everything.
Where in the rocks?
To the south of Zheleov. There's a kind of gorge there. An abandoned poacher's hide with a ladder leading to it. I've told you everything. What are you going to do with me?
I'll let you go. I'm taking you to the bailiff. About how she was really saving the mother because the child was still burning. I think she explains it. You can't really baptize. Yeah, right. It wouldn't have done anything. No, and I completely understand it, Thorkel. But like for their sake, I think part of being a midwife is recognizing when the people that you are servicing are definitely gonna have feelings. So it's like, even if you don't think it would do anything, it's like just do it. For lack of a better way to put that. Like, it's just like you know.
Well, you did a terrible thing. Now, the most important thing is to rescue Pavlena. Now, go. You can deal with your own conscience.
I really want to send him to the pillory, but I think this is a bad idea. So we're gonna deal with Yashek after we get Pavlena, yeah? I think we just need to go focus on Pavlena, and then we'll have some choice words for Yashek later. Yeah, like, I just, you know, it's one of those things where, like, service industry stuff, you're like... Like, for example, my dad is a hairstylist, right? And so we talk about this often. Like, people will come, they'll get their highlights done, they see red or they see gold, even though, like, the tint that you put in there is ash as the day is long. You know what I mean? Like, there is not a trace of gold in that hair, but their eye sees it. So it's like you bring them back in the chair and then you do what you can to rectify the situation so that the client is happy. It's kind of similar deal where it's like, you know, it's like if you get the sense that everybody just wants to make sure that the child gets to heaven, like, I don't see that that's such a terrible thing. Jesus Christ, did I go the absolute worst way possible or what? Alright, now if I remember correctly, this... Sorry, puppy. I'm gonna run past you.
Stop there! Don't come any... Don't move, you horse.
We're negotiating.
Who the fuck are you?
Okay, my name is Henry. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Easy. There's nothing to fear.
Just want to deceive them. Yeah, right? It is weird.
I wouldn't hurt a fly. I just want to talk to you.
Oh, yeah? What do you want to talk about, eh? You don't know shit. You've no idea what that girl and her witch of a mother did.
Oh my god,
Calm
poor Pavlena.
down. We can sort it all out. I know Pavlena and her mother. They saved my life.
Ha! And you've come looking for her out of gratitude? Tell me who sent you.
Her mother sent me. She's worried about Pavlena.
Shit. I might have known that old witch would send someone.
So
Kurva.
please.
I never wanted it to end like this. You gotta believe me. I just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, but then that fool Roman got mixed up in it and... I never meant to kill anyone. Shit.
Take it easy.
Don't fucking
Let's
tell
all
me to
just
take it
take a
easy.
breath.
How did you get here? My dog Bristly was guarding the entrance. What did you do to him, you bastard? And where's my brother? He should have been here long ago. Talk, or I'll slit her throat.
Right? We need our witches, exactly.
I let Straw go. He told me everything, and I let him run for it.
You let him go?
I did.
Then maybe you have a chance of getting out of here alive.
Don't worry, your dog is just fine. I gave him the slip.
You treacherous rat! You wanted to sneak up on me from behind, eh? Well, Bristly will be waiting for you.
I know everything. I know what happened that time between Yakesh and Bozena.
I know, I'm like, we need our witches.
Know,
Witches are
we
good.
were in the right.
I don't know what Yakesh told you, but he certainly doesn't want Pavlena harmed. She was just a little girl when it happened. You can't punish her for it.
Fuck! I know! Only we're murderers now, and that can't be undone.
Well, there's always a way out. Let Pavlena go, and we'll talk things through.
She's gonna be mighty pissed
I don't know
with
what
me.
more I can tell you. It's time for you to make your mind up. You don't want to burn in hell, do you? Repent before God, and he'll forgive you. Let Pavlena go.
She knows everything. She'll tell on me and I'll be fucked!
Now, Pavlena can say what she likes, but it'll make no difference if I have a word with Lord von Berghoff. Then you won't have to fear the bailiff or anyone else.
What?
He's gonna be so pissed.
You could do
but
that?
I'd rather
Sure.
just guarantee her life be
You
safe.
can see I belong to the gentry.
That could maybe work. Alright. I'll let her go. Alright, alright. Just take it easy.
You swine!
I'm letting her go.
Die!
Look!
Die! Die! That's for Roman! You bastard!
I can't say I blame her. Right, so we're just gonna... honestly, valid crash out. Anybody who says that that's not a valid, wow, he had a nice sword on him too. Anybody who says that that's not a valid crash out is out of their fucking minds. Because, like, yeah, that's what anybody who's sensible would be doing.
You killed him. But he let you go.
So what? He deserved nothing better.
She's correct. She's having the correct response. I'm not gonna gaslight her.
You're right. He had it coming.
Yes, for what he did to Roman. I have to get out of here. Will you take me back home?
We can go. I'll go with you.
Good. I don't want to spend another moment.
Poor girl
here.
has been through enough.
Let's go then.
She's honestly been through enough shit. Like, this is insanity.
Here we are. Pavlena's fine.
Pavlena, let me look. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Ma. They
abducted her.
God almighty. Who would do such a thing?
They were hired hands from Troskovitz.
And did they do anything to you?
No, they just tied me up. But they were Yakesh's hands. They would have killed me.
Yakesh? I might have known he wouldn't leave us in peace.
We're missing a crucial piece of information.
Hasn't he hurt us enough already? Isn't it enough that we have to live here because of him?
Ma.
I knew it would come to this. Henry, I need one last service from you.
I'd be glad to help.
Yakesh is to blame for everything. For us being driven out, for Pavlena being abducted.
And for everything else.
Everything leads back to him and his old hatred. We'll never have peace as long as he's alive.
What are you trying to say?
I want you to kill him.
What? Are you serious?
Jesus Christ.
Yes. It's either him or us.
Yakesh told me how it was with his son. He said
Yeah,
you could
like,
have
bro.
baptized him, but you didn't.
What? Are you trying to say now that he's in the right? That child was stillborn, and his mother needed help. Should I have let her die to christen her dead child?
What's up, mate? I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I think, yeah, like, they definitely underestimated how traumatized that Pavlena is and how much fight that she's gotten her. It's also, like, I'm very pleased that during the hostage negotiation, she didn't do something crazy like bite him or be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna freak out.
Well, you should have baptized him anyway. So Yakesh could bury him in hallowed ground and not in the dirt behind the house.
Yeah,
Are you
I do
taking
feel
his
this
side
genuinely.
too? Well, I'm sorry for caring more for the living than the dead. You
I care
weren't
about
there.
both of them.
You don't know what it was like.
Bozhena, don't you know that that path leads nowhere good? Believe me, vengeance is a tricky business. Take revenge on someone, and someone else will take revenge on you. It's a chain of wrong against wrong, with nothing at the end but death.
Then what do you think we should do? It was because of him that they drove us out of Troskovitz.
We need to
It
find,
was
like, a
years
place
ago,
of compromise.
But he's still trying to hurt us.
I'll talk to Yakesh. What happened to Pavlena was the doing of his hired hands. He may be completely innocent in the whole thing. And in the end, it might even work to your benefit. Now we've got something over him.
Very well. If you think you can convince him, but if he refuses to
confident.
listen to reason, you know what you have to do.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Let's not do anything. Hang on. I have questions for her. Isn't she with child, if I remember correctly? I forget at what point we're supposed to discover that detail. But I feel like we need to ask her about that. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't she pregnant? And isn't there a whole thing about that? Did I like miss?
Master, eh, Doggy?
Didn't tell me my last playthrough. I don't know why. Yeah, because I know for a fact that she supposedly is. Yeah, like I know for a fact that this is one of those quests where it's like, if they had killed her, it's like you would have also been killing the unborn child. Ooh, wee, that was almost a head-on collision. I know, it's such a crazy situation. I feel like we could find more I wish we could find more information on that now, because we need to confront him, obviously, about this situation, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I forgot to find something in her room. Sure, the Bajena would make her. Oh. My god. Poor Pavlena, dude. You know, it was probably because I let the, It's probably because I let the dude go instead of fighting him. If I had fought the dude and if I had killed the other guy and saved her, it probably would have... She probably would have felt safe enough to say something. Which makes perfect sense. Okay, I literally just let the murderer of her soon-to-be husband and soon-to-be father of her child go. So she has no earthly reason to be trusting me right now.
Quick!
Can't really fault her for the logic, you know?
Whoa! Whoa!
Alright, let's handle this. Hopefully we're able to bring some peace to the situation.
Hail Mary.
So this is probably Marushka, who's the one that he was talking about. Dude, poor Pavlena. What a crappy situation to be stuck in.
May by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection.
Your farmhands murdered Roman and abducted Pavlena, the herb woman's daughter.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Straw told me what happened.
And although she wasn't involved in the initial situation,
the most
yeah,
important
exactly.
thing now is to find Pavlena.
Jesus Christ! Why would they do something like that?
They did it to get in your good books.
But yeah, let's tell him so that he doesn't marry his daughters to them.
God, I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to
Let's make sure
kidnap
he
her
keeps his
daughter
own
or
daughters safe
murder
as
anyone.
well.
I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own, and it's their own bloody fault. Jesus Christ. That's the last thing we need, a mess like this. I have to square things up with Thrush.
Look, I know relations between you and Bojena the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness. And I'm sorry about your...
What's up, Ricky? Full scene, no doubt. As we must. Well, because, like, you know, it's a tense ending to a quest. God, I love this film so much. I need to watch this one again. It's such a great film. Truly. I hope Indy Never ends up winning an Oscar for it. It was cool.
Bozhena would
I was so
certainly
glad
have
to see that
saved him
they
if she
submitted her.
could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bozhena came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud.
Your farmhands
Isn't it
abducted her.
great? It's
They
good.
killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not
Need
my
to see
fault.
Odyssey?
And
Yeah, I
I don't
haven't seen
see
it
why
either.
I should have to make up with Bozhena on account of it.
Indirect guilt is still guilt. Revenge never ends well. If you don't make amends, I'll kill you. Nah, I don't actually want to support Christopher Nolan, to be honest with you.
About revenge.
So, I found out that he hired a Greek armorer who was going to do period-accurate armor, literally created pieces for the film, and then fired him midway through with no explanation. And I was like... I've talked to a couple of my friends who are Greek about the situation. They were like... And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna give him money. Yeah, Thorkel, Christopher Nolan sucks. There's a couple things that got changed about things that I was like, this is not looking good. And then it all stacked up and I was like, this guy's just a real weirdo. Honestly, Rick, he really doesn't. He makes films that we all pretend are good because it's like for 2 minutes we all feel like we're thinking. But then when you like look back on it, like I'll give him Interstellar being mid. Interstellar was mid. But the rest of his shit that we all praise him for, it's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I've talked to a couple friends who like, they were even saying this too. They were like, he used to be my favorite director. And then I started thinking about his films and I was like, ugh. They were like, oh, I thought that this was good because I hadn't seen good movies. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, he feels... What's a good example of this? You know how we all used to convince ourselves that frozen yogurt was healthy for us compared to ice cream? And now we all look back and we're like, yeah, this was a mass delusion. It kind of, he strikes me like that, where it's like years ago I would have said that he was a good director, and now I'm just like, the more I learn about him, the more I'm just like, not really, you know?
And believe me,
it just, there's nothing about it that appeals to me.
Enough, and turn the other cheek, because otherwise it will never end.
See, the only reason I like The Dark Knight was because of Heath Ledger, and that's literally
Well, then do it on account of Pavlena.
the only value that the movie has for me.
After all, she's not to blame for anything, but she's the one who's suffering most from your feud.
Christ almighty. You're talking like
Yeah,
a parish priest.
Like, honestly, just after the stuff that came out about him, I was like, I just don't want to support this guy anymore. Like, I don't want to spend any more money if I know it's going to go into his pocket. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, he's just a weirdo. He's weird. I don't, like, it's just, like, I don't know. Some of the things that he did were so specifically weird that it just was one of those things where I was like, I don't want to see this anymore. Like, if it was like, okay, maybe like one or two Greek people who were like really, really upset about the portrayals of the film, I can understand that because it's your home culture and like, you know, whatever. But it's like, when it's like a lot, I'm just like, I don't need to go see a film about a topic that I was already not interested in just because everybody's going to go see it. You know what I mean? What's up, Maurice? It's like, if everybody's going to go do the thing, I don't also need to go do the thing when I wasn't into it to start with, you know? Like, it's not even a topic that I remotely care about. And it's really funny because there are some people who get very into like Greek mythology. If you're into that, great. It's not something I have ever once cared about. So for me, it's just kind of like, if I was going to go to begin with, it was like me going because everybody's going to go do the thing. But then when I find out that the person who's in charge of the thing that everybody's going to go do sucks, I'm like, okay, why am I wasting money? You know what I mean?
I'll send Bozhena compensation. I never wanted anything to happen to her daughter, and she's the one who suffered most from that banishment. She can't have been more than 10 years old. I give my word that I won't do anything bad to them, and those two fools of hands, they won't show up here again. And if they do, I'll haul them off to the bailiff myself. I swear to God. Bozhena and Pavlena could return to the village.
Very well. It's about time this chain of vengeance was broken for good.
Hell yeah.
Give me the money, and I'll take it to
Piece of
Bojana.
history, but I haven't been properly...
Piece of
history, but I haven't been properly...
God alone knows whether she'll
Right?
forgive you.
Thank you. It's time for us all to
Yeah, like, I enjoy the poem as a piece
I
of
hope
history, but it's,
Bojana
like,
will
beyond
understand
that, it holds no... Yeah, like, honestly, I honestly wish I could say I found it fascinating. I don't know why I don't. I just don't. It's just like, it is what it is. Like, it's fine. It's a topic in history. But it's just not my interest in history, you know? Like, if this was something like the Norse sagas, I'd be all over that shit in 5 minutes. Norse mythology, I can quite easily consume any piece of media devoted to and just, like, fully get into that. Whereas, like, honestly, I just have a harder time with specifically the Greco-Roman stuff. It just never... Like, if it was Babylon and Assyria, I'm there. When it's ancient Egypt, I'm there. It's just them in specific that I've never really... I think it's because years ago I really did the gauntlet of going through Spartacus. And at the time, don't get me wrong, it definitely was unique. But it wasn't anything that I was like, you know... I don't know, it never boiled down to be anything that I was like super passionate about. I think we all have our sections of history that like we're crazier about than others. For mine, I would definitely say Babylon and Assyria. That is completely and totally my wheelhouse. Good. And I can sleep by the end of this. I like that we walked here because I forgot to get on the horse. The little details, you know?
Greetings.
Medieval Europe? Yeah. I love that as well.
I talked to Yakesh and explained everything to him. He agreed to make amends.
Oh, yeah.
His hands acted on their own accord.
Like, AC
sorry
Valhalla
about it,
for me is the
mostly because
perfect
of
time
Roman and
period,
Pavlena.
Thorkel. That's
What
just
does
like,
that
oh
mean?
my god.
That Pavlena can go to Truskovitz and no one will trouble us anymore?
Yes, but that's not all. He gave me some coin for Pavlena, too, as compensation for Roman. Even though he wasn't Pavlena's relative, Yakesh wants to show his sympathy for her loss. Here it is.
Thank you, Henry. In the end, you were right. If only we'd made peace with Yakesh before it all went so far.
Well, at least Pavlena is
Prestige,
safe.
but after that
I
Doom Maze
don't know
movie, he
what
got
I'd do
replayed, yeah.
without her. We'll
Yeah,
always
dude, the
be
Maze
obliged
movie
to
was...
you, Henry.
Which one was it, Tenet?
If you ever need anything, you know where
So one
to
of my
come.
friends is
And
like a
you should at
huge
least
Nolan
keep
fan.
half of
And he went to
Yakesh's
see
coin.
Tenet, and he was just like... He was like, I have no idea what the fuck I just watched. And we literally were just dying. Nah.
No way.
Keep her money.
I can't take your money. You helped
Yeah, and
us
that's where
before,
everybody's different,
and I
you know?
helped
So it's
you
like
in
everybody
return.
has their own time periods.
So keep the coin.
That's part of the AC
Well,
gameplay loop after Odyssey.
you
It's
wish,
beautiful, but I just
Henry.
can't get it. See,
You're
and
a
I
good
think
man.
I
Thank
think
you
Thorkel,
for
that's why
everything.
Odyssey isn't landing for me, because I
Take
played
care
through
for
all
now,
of
Henry.
Valhalla and loved that. And then when I tried to play Odyssey, I like couldn't get into it, and I'm like, I think that might be it. I think you also just gotta be in the mood for it, you know? It's one of those things where it's like you gotta really be willing to commit when it comes to those games. Gotta be really willing to commit. And that for me is one of those things where it's like, you know, because I think when it's something new, I get really hyped about that, but I don't know, Odyssey just wasn't... Also, we had 4 bands in the span of 2 hours trying to play Odyssey, and I was like, this is painful. Oh, Inception, yeah. It did get a little bit crazy after Inception. I remember seeing that. I have no idea what the fucking plot was. To this day, I can tell you, I think I tuned out at some point during it. So much side stuff that I get discouraged. Yeah, it's fair. It's also really fair too if like, and especially too if like Norse sagas and Norse history and whatnot are not really like super keen in the interest. For me, like my favorite shows to watch are literally like Vikings and the Last Kingdom. So I was eating up Valhalla like candy. You know what I mean? That for me was literally just like, oop, here we go. And that's what I mean when I say I think everybody has a historical time period, and I love that. I love that for all of us as individual people, that like all of our interests can be different and exciting on their own. Why am I the one to have to do that? Yeah, I know, right? For Valhalla! Let's go, Prop. Welcome in. Dude, my favorite will always be Ivar the Boneless in any piece of media that Ivar appears in. I don't care if we call him Ivar, it's all...
It's me! Come over here!
I literally don't know this Joachim. Her team was incredible. I know, dude. I freaking love that guy. It's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. I don't want to go in your house, bro. Can this guy just come out? You can't kill me. Dude, God of Warzone kind of said it's not on Xbox. Yeah, it is really weird that it's on Xbox. I am so excited for Laufey. That is one of those series where, like, let me just tell you right now, Laufey, we're getting a new Atreus game that they just announced, another Kratos game. I'm like, dude, we're about to be eating so good. That was a franchise where I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was not sure how that one would go with me because I was like, depending on how many bands we have, like that kind of determines how a series does with us. I was so impressed to see that it turned out well. It's like, thank God.
How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
You should have seen it. My horse flew like the wind.
AC Valhalla,
over
AC
grass,
Valhalla.
mud,
It's
even
moments.
rocks. We left all the others in the dust.
Yeah, I genuinely believe it's whichever one you started with.
Of
you know,
course.
for me
Your
it was
share of the
Valhalla
wins.
that I started with, so
You've more
that
than
one
earned
was my big one.
Thanks.
And it's also my focus in
And if
history.
you ever need a
but
blacksmith again,
if you're into
I'll
Greek
let
stuff,
you know.
you probably will
Don't
like
you
Odyssey.
worry.
I just wasn't. I don't know. It just never. Also, the 4 bands in an hour. We had the biggest weirdos when we played Odyssey. I was like, yeah, this is ending. And it was really a bummer too because we even got the freaking whatchamacallit, the Babylonian chip, and I was so hyped to see a Babylonian chip, but I was like, there's no way I can continue this. Later, Thorkel, travel safe. I shall.
Greetings, my friend.
Why are we friends?
Take care, friend.
What does he think? Yeah, that's exactly it, mate. Like, it's basically, for me, my theory is that it's whichever one that you guys play first is the one that you're going to attach to the most. Because they're really big time investments. You know what I mean? Like, for example, irrespective of both of these, if I had played Mirage first, Mirage might be my favorite. Because that's the one that you get all the memories with, where you really, like, you feel motivated to do the quest loops. But, like, I genuinely feel like by the time that you start trying to do another one of them, you're just like... It literally feels like the same level of commitment that goes into, like, trading a puppy. You know what I mean? Gnarly, what are you doing over here?
Captain, what'll happen with that robber baron from Apollonia now that we've captured him?
You mean Gules? He'll stay with us. Lord Samine has already taken him on.
Why did he take on a bandit? I have to admit, he's a skillful swordsman, but he's still just a common bandit.
Not so common. They say he's of noble birth, so Lord Samine didn't have much choice.
Do you think you can trust him?
Don't worry. If Gules doesn't prove himself, Lord Samine won't trust him.
Such a good swordsman could prove to be quite handy.
True. If he proves himself, that is.
Then how should he do that?
Clearly, we didn't wipe out his old gang of bandits in Apollonia.
Yeah,
so he's
here we
got to
go.
catch the rest of his people that are still on the rampage.
I remember these being tough.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
All right. Why the hell not?
Oh, wow. Long sword technique. Okay. Yeah, that's just my loose theory about the games. Like, honestly, I love Assassin's Creed. I don't care for the modern storyline at all. The only thing I care about is, like, the historical vignettes. So for me, like, when we just recently played, for example, Black Flag Resynced, it was very easy to get all the way through that one because I was like, oh, this is my interest in history, you know? And now with, like, the modern stuff cut out of it, I was like, oh, man, I'm in heaven. To talk to ghouls. Let's avoid pebbles like the plague, because even though I love pebbles, I would like pebbles to be in retirement for this playthrough, because if we want to keep the zombie horse, pebbles must be in retirement, because I cannot sell pebbles. Selling pebbles would break my soul. That's one of those things that is just like, you simply cannot. I don't care who you are, I don't care what your ethics are, you just can't. But I want my Assassin's Creed Office Simulator. Bro, you and I were losing it,
What can I
Sinnoh.
do for you?
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
The Office
After you
Simulator
attacked me in
15,000
Apollonia.
in Black Flag
So
was
battered,
crazy.
I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Samin will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, well. Someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met.
This would be good
Would
for
you
us.
dare to take them on?
Right? It's like you just kind of bully through in the original because you're like, pirates, just get back to freaking pirates. To want to know about the Animus, exactly, mate. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't care a freaking speck for any of this Animus BS. Just make me historical games, damn it. And don't use all... Oh my god, sorry. I smacked the table. I got so Italian that I had to smack the table to show my rage. One thing that was really pissing me off, the freaking former lead dev of Assassin's Creed coming out about Amsterdam 1666 and being like, we don't even know what's generative AI and what's our own art anymore. I was like, off the list. Get it off the list. I don't even want to look at this game. I don't even want to see it. I hated not being able to sail and getting told you cannot go here. Yes, and I'm so glad they changed that. I'm so glad that they completely fixed that.
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
I was losing my mind.
From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Kanker.
Kanker?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with them, but like, holy shit.
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
We just silently stare at him.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
That doesn't sound too safe.
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
Some of their games doing really... Yeah, I don't know what their deal is, but like, Resync just went beautifully. It's like, guys, take freaking note. We don't want generative AI.
What do you know about Kanker?
Well, he likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travelers. He looks convincing in a robe. But otherwise, he's an awful heathen. Always drunk. Just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely. If you get lucky.
What do you know about his band?
Not much.
Yeah, like, I don't know what their
We've
deal
never
is,
seen
but
them all
once I
together,
found that out
so
about
I can't even
Amsterdam, I
tell
was
you
like,
how many of them
nah.
there are. But there won't be many. Kanker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
Again, how did you say I'll find him?
Didn't we just
Either you
ask him
search
this?
this entire ravine above the Nabarkov
Dragon
mill,
Bane Tabletop
or
RPG
you
as a
let them
magic
ambush you
Empire
there.
add-on.
Either Kanker will do it himself, or his people will.
Here we go again. More TTRPGs, and I love it because
That's
tabletop
enough for
is
me.
amazing.
Well,
we're gonna be
good luck,
doing so
lad.
magic and Empire. Oh,
I
god
almost
damn it!
forgot. When you're done, bring me Kanker's mace. As proof.
I can never resist.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I? Take care for now.
What's up, Samish? Good timing. How you doing? How you doing? Alright, let's go fight us one canker. Let's also go and pick up our, we need to go and pick up our, whatchamacallit. Our helmet.
Quick!
Very nice. I hope the day's been peaceful for you so far, dude. Alright, let's go take care of that pesky monk. That pesky monk. So far, so good? Well, we'd love to see it. Is he just hiding in here? Oh, he is. Oh, they're by Nabokov. Okay, okay, okay. Got some North Germanic Celtic influence as one of the races. An anthropomorphic duck. I think Donald Duck. Think Donald Duck and they can rage. Wait, that's amazing. I know one ghost who would be all over that in 5 seconds. An anthropomorphic raging duck is hilarious. I have a savior? Yeah, I do. We're taking a savior schnapps here. As if I remember correctly, this beat my ass before. I'm just gonna stroll on up. Be like, hello boys. Me, your friendly neighborhood Henry. Raging Donald. Raging Donald Duck. The Raging Duck would be such a good pub name. Oh yeah, let's feed you so that you are very obedient.
Good boy. Good boy.
Let's prep. I don't remember where the hell his camp was. Probably along this path, actually. It would be, right? Think you're the 5-stream streak, dude. Oh boy.
That looks like a merchant's wagon that's been ambushed. Maybe it was Canker. Jules said Canker was robbing people in this gorge.
Ooh, I like these little details, like we find things. Cheap wine? The real crime is picking up this cheap wine. Be fine. Okay, so they're gonna be on an uphill, which is a disaster. Literally the definition of a disaster. Guys over here. I don't know, I feel like we want to descend upon them. Wait, also, what's the current state of my weapon? I don't know this before we take on like 4 guys. It'll do. Cheap wine can make amazing. Yes. Yes. That's such a thing too. Like, if you guys don't know this, you should always be taking vinegar and just adding all vinegar to a general vinegar thing. Or you take like the shitty wine and just toss that into a container and just like leave it for a long time and it becomes vinegar. It's an Italian household secret is that we all have the not this way that has the Raging Elk as its pub name. That's cool. I like that a lot. Raging Elk is a good one. Also, that logo must go hard. Antlers akimbo. Oh yeah, Canker was up here if I remember correctly. But we're going in the wrong direction, so let's see. He was like, this camp was not terrible. I don't think it was him that we rushed in and just challenged to a 1v1. There was one of these where we did that. Camping spot. Yeah, dude, Pathfinder is the other one that we've been really loving. Pathfinder is amazing. I love me my fetchlings. Fetchlings and drow. My two favorites. I love how Gules was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go through the whole forest, and I'm like, well, I will. Mainly because I love walking through the forest in this game. I feel like this game makes it so fun to actually go strolling around. Very pretty. Sometimes you even find good stuff. Let's see. I swear to God. I think we came upon Kanker in his camp by accident the one time. I'm almost tempted to get to a distance and then just start whistling. I'm a cat. Next name, Cat Benatar. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is very, very amazing. I love animals with cute names like that. Cat Benatar, amazing. I wonder if the nickname is just Cat, or if they go into, like, Benny. They probably have, like, some completely unrelated nickname. If you know, you know. I feel like that's how this always goes. It'll be like, oh yeah, here's my cat, Cat Benatar. What's its nickname? Poobly. Or something equally, like, baffling, and you're just like, okay. Oh my god, I've broken every bone in my body, and I'm also dead. All of this from a 10-foot drop. Very accurate. That's how it goes. So here's a damn bandage. They're gonna see me come up to their camp and just be like, this man's no threat to us. It's aka Snuggly Wallace. So who knows what you got? Snuggly Wallace is the most impressive progression of that nickname humanly possible. It's absolutely hilarious. AKA Snuggly Wallace. I love Wallace as a name. God, that's hilarious. It's a mystery. Oh my god, are you a monk? Am I this lucky?
Have mercy on a poor monk. Now you're gonna die! Get over here so I can fucking cut you up! Bad luck!
Watch out! Guys.
What do you want? Beast. Take that fucker out, damn it!
Only one valiant soul, huh?
Bad luck!
Good boy.
No, I give up!
I love how they all just take off. Carol dies. Oh my god, I was so happy that they fixed that. When I discovered that they fixed that in the next gen, I was like, thank you, God. I was poised to go insane if not. Where is his mace? Hang on. Yeah, no problem. Hang on. What is the situation? Hang the fuck on. Hang the what? What? The what? The what? Discover the definitive way to play this legendary dark fantasy RPG, including 2 acclaimed expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. Experience technical and gameplay upgrades that can modernize visual fidelity, combat, skill progression, and much more, all as part of a free upgrade for current owners of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Remastered. Is this the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to me? Is this the most beautiful thing that could have ever possibly happened to me? Are we seriously gonna play The Blood of Dawnwalker and A Plague Tale Legacy and then go back to a full replaythrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Remastered? Do you mean to tell me that today, when our Lord and Savior Dolly Parton has passed away, I am blessed with this wonderful news? I have so many mixed emotions today. Holy bazingas. Hang on, let me scroll up for a second. Sir Charles Bigglesby, Duke of Scruffy Sandwich, that's adorable. Seth, this is amazing. A free remaster upgrade is actually insane work on their part. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna cry. So no, 2 things happened. Dolly Parton died, and we're getting a Witcher 3 remaster for completely free. My brain is literally exploding in my head. Do I want to see the trailer for it? Yeah, I want to see the fucking trailer for it. Hang on, we gonna watch the trailer for it all together. Actually, wait. You guys are... Hang on. We're gonna figure out how I'm gonna make this happen. Me too, Sinnoh. I don't even know what the frick to do with it. Hell yeah, send me that trailer for it. Give me a second. Hang on. Dude, right? I'm excited. 2 seconds, chat. We'll load right back into where we were. Let me see what we can do here. Oh my god. Seth, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually die. Alright, hang on. Let me pause that real quick. Do this, this, that, and the following, and we will all watch this trailer together. Because my brain, literally, like, you can't hear the popping of the fireworks. But today, when we have this horrible news, now we have this wonderful news. And I have many, many thoughts. Let's do a little 1080 here. Alright, chat. Let's see what the fuck we're in for.
I see a white wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower.
Never chose to be a witcher.
Damn, bro, look at that.
Fate
It's an
chose
Alp
for
or a
me.
Bruxa. Oh my god.
just step off the path.
Holy shit.
And there's never an ending that's not also a new beginning.
Yen looks fab in this promo. Oh my god. Alright. Yep. This is gonna go diabolically insane, which I am really excited about. Aw, Sath, thank you for blessing us with that. Holy shit. We're doing a full... Alright, so chat, we'll be doing a full Witcher 3 replay. Complete 100% of all areas. Complete 100% of all DLCs. And we might make it a Death March run. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm about to have a panic attack. I was like, oh, I must know. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. This is just the most wonderful thing. This is just, Sath, you have blessed us. This is the way. Do you know the way? We know the way. I'm like actually vibrating because I was literally just saying to you guys that we need to do a replay of The Witcher 3. I literally just, I verbatim just said this, and we're about to be playing Blood of Dawnwalker, which was made by The Witcher 3's director and all of the devs who worked on The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is like my favorite game of all time. This is a crowning achievement. This is literally like, this is like manna from heaven has blessed us. Especially because nothing that's in this product was touched by the new team other than the graphical updates and all that stuff. So even if everything whiffs from CDPR from this point onward, then we know where we stand. Yeah, Sandwich, you'd love it. You'd actually really love it. So I think for a lot of people, what we have to get into is the amount of drama that you're dropped into in The Witcher 3. It's like, basically, if you've read the books, this is a perfect time period for me to tell you guys, catch up on all the lore, because they're clearly doing something for October, for Halloween, spooky time. So this is perfect. So we'll just roll right from freaking Dawnwalker and all of that momentum into that, and I'm very excited. God damn, guys. That's really good news for us. That is quite huge. Sath, thank you for blessing me with this. Okay, so we took down Kanker. Oh my god, dude, I'm so excited. At Games of Combat, I actually think you'd be fine. The Witcher's combat is not terrible, because I'm also that way. I got better at it through playing this game, actually. But like anybody can tell you, there's a reason why my brand name is what my brand name is. Are you not Kanker? Just like a random beggar monk? I ran up around this way. Do one thing. Stone, torn piece of dress. Let's see what else we have on the horse. Getting better playing Power World though? Yeah, dude. Let me tell you right now. We'll get there. It's not terrible. I will say this, like, The Witcher 3 is really, like, if you want to talk about one of the most goated combat systems of all time, that one is, like, you either love it or you hate it, and there's zero in between. Batman Arkham... I don't like superheroes. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. You know? Do you prefer swords, magic, or alchemy? For which? Witcher? So I always do alchemy mixed with combat. Like, basically, alchemy combat is, like, my most lore-accurate Witcher. An argument could be made for signs, but the signs for me are, like... As you get later into the game, the signs kind of become a bit of cheat mode. Whereas for me, I always like that the alchemy combat really focuses a lot on, like, the timing, on the dodging, and on whatnot. Yeah, sneaky a-hole and scare monks. It's hilarious to watch him flip out. I struggle to use signs, yeah. The signs for me are one of those things where only if there's very specific... I mean, actually, though, I'd say across both my playthroughs, I've used all three pretty evenly. I don't really tend to favor one over the other. The Spider-Man movies and otherwise I haven't seen any of the movies, except based on the comments except Deadpool, yeah. My super toxic ex was obsessed with Deadpool, so that kind of ruined Deadpool for me. I like Venom. Venom is maybe the only one that I would make a little exception for. Eddie has a soft place in my heart, and so does Venom, because I like that story. And especially as someone who routinely works with occult currents, that's exactly how it feels.
My God, it's a slaughterhouse!
I do like those. Yeah, I like the Dark Knight for Heath Ledger, but otherwise I was just like, meh. I think for me I think as I got older, unfortunately, because we see what our billionaires actually are, Batman just really lost all of the momentum for me when I got older and was like, ah. You know? Like, I don't know, I think life kind of crushed that one out of me. So, what's going on? Doing
Now
this?
you're
You gonna dance?
get it! Alert! Alert! You're no
Show your stuff!
Oh, there's Tanker, huh? I thought I just killed you.
Take that fucker out! Take that!
I was about to say 3v1 is not very fair, but these are bandits.
Show what you're made of!
It's my decoction not still working.
No chance! No, you don't! Fucker! I can wait.
Oh, there's a dude behind me. I can't do this in combat. Shit, we're gonna die. Alright. Mutt, where the hell are you, bro?
Show what you're made of!
Just in time to watch me die.
No chance!
Dude's directly behind me. Just kill me, please.
You had enough,
yeah, there we go. Nostalgia being the first one that came out. I like the one with Heath because his performance is just amazing. Yeah, for me it was just all Heath. Yeah, it's just the way that it went. Honestly, if I had had more luck with Mutt, I think we would have been fine. Draw this guy out. Start immediately drawing them out back here.
To hell with you! Alert! Alert! Mutt!
Who the fuck is he? Bro, I'm gonna need you to come out here. Bro, where is my dog?
Watch out! I can't aim!
Why the fuck is my sword not out?
Christ!
I've been
Good
waiting.
thing I'm stuck on a tree branch.
Wanker! What do you want?
Oh, and in full armor. Yo, let's go.
No, you don't. You're no match for
I
me.
technically succeeded.
Take that fucker out, damn it! Show your
Bro,
stuff.
where in the fuck is Mutt?
Useless.
Right, Thor? I come back, see me dying. I mean, the brand is strong, you know?
I've been waiting for you.
Are you not bleeding yet? It's because my sword isn't perfectly sharp, also. Alright, let's get those. Come back for all these guys in a minute.
Show me your stuff!
Fucking hell!
There we go.
But why have you got two now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because we have him pretty much constantly fed. I don't know. Sometimes the game do just be bugging a little bit. Oh my god, Sath, you've got me so excited. Alright, where the fuck is Kanker? Pinky, where'd you go? Do 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 do. Brother, I feed you all the time, and you just literally freaking left me in my time of need. Alright, where did Kanker go down at? Because I clearly don't have the mace. There you are. So you want to show me where your mace went? I know! Marissa, I'm so sad. I'm so upset. I'm like, bro. The fact that she died is literally just heartbreaking. She had warned everybody that she wasn't doing well, but I was like, dude. None of us thought not doing well was gonna be that. So sad she died. I know. I think we're all just feeling it. It's like, god damn it, dude. Dolly was literally one of the few genuine celebrities that I loved. Dolly Parton, Thorkel. Really sad. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling every ounce of the freaking misery out of that. I mean, I'm sure it's all over the news by now. It literally just happened this afternoon. Like, I literally got the text for it as I was streaming, and I was like, oh my god, dude, are you freaking kidding me? It's hard to even overstate how large... Like, it's hard for me to even understate how large her impact is on the world. I feel it might be like June Jai Cash. Yeah. Me too, unfortunately. I did get that feeling off of them. Especially because it's like, whenever you heard about her and her life, it always involved her husband being front and center, you know, with her on everything. It's just so damn sad. I feel terrible. This fucking Grim Reaper, guys, like, I don't know what the hell is going on with the Grim Reaper, but this has been really, this is a shit run. First we lose Hayden, and now Dolly. I know, and that was my thought too, Marissa. I'm so relieved that she's with her husband now and at peace. Right? I think we all are, Samish. I think we all will, too. I'm so sorry, Marissa, that work has been rough, too. And we're approaching this lunar eclipse full moon. I'm like, dude. Nothing like a blood eclipse full moon. What the fuck, dude? So sad. I'm relieved as well that she's reunited with her husband, though. It gives me some comfort to think of her with him and seeing him again. Because from what I understand, those two were nigh on inseparable, so it makes sense, you know? That being said, man, dude. What a huge loss for the rest of the world. I am sure the outpouring of grief is going to be immense. I will not be surprised too when my father gets called into the newsroom. What's up? Is this Doeni? Denny? Denny?
I took care of Kanko.
Seriously? So you brought me his mace like I told you to?
She was wonderful, Thorkel. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Effie. I die a lot.
Yeah, that's it. Kanka's best mate. Just as filthy and slimy as it's
Welcome in, dude. I hope it was a wonderful
Good job,
stream.
Henry. Here you go. It's not
Night,
much,
mate.
but I won't get any more than that out of old Samin for the job.
Miss, what's next?
Who's next?
Hold your horses,
That
lad.
is really cool learning to play the
Those
sax.
bastards have to be tracked down. Give me some time.
And how was stream? What'd you get up to playing? I'm
I'll
gonna
stop by later.
assume that it was probably
well.
this game. And if so,
wash
where are
up
you
a
at
bit
in the
so you don't
story?
scare
I'm curious. I'm curious because this is absolutely phenomenal. I am so in love with this game. It always brings the best vibes and the best conversations and the best times, you know? I feel like it's impossible to go wrong with anything that Warhorse Studios produces. Good night, mate. It was nice hanging out with you, dude. Alright, let us go up to Takov. There seems to be many things happening here. Gamescom, very nice, dude, very nice. Oh yeah, we just saw The Witcher 3. We just saw The Witcher 3 remastered announcement, and I'm like, I am hype for a full replay through, 100%ing all of that game. You do not have to twist my arm to play some more Witcher 3, that's for sure. Holy, I was like, man, we're about to be eating so good. We got Blood of Dawnwalker, we got a Plague Tale Legacy. My god, dude, we got games. This year is blessing us with all the games, and I am living for it. I'm so freaking hype. Like, man, we're just gonna be on 1,000,000 hours a day. No problem, dude. Feel better soon. Get well soon. Have a good rest. Completely understand.
All done.
You as well, my dude. You as well. We love a fellow Kingdom Come Deliverance fan. That's the way of it. Anybody who's cool with Henry is cool with us. Although we were saying earlier, and me and Thorkel are both correct, ladies, I want you all to sound off. I'm just saying that Sigismund could get it. That's all I'm saying, is that he's got the riz. I agree, Blue. Welcome in.
That should do it.
So, Blue. We're gonna be doing a full 100% all regions Witcher 3 remastered replay through from the ground up. So I hope you're ready. A new movie without— oh, you mean The Wicker Man? You mean Wicker?
That should do it.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. One of my dear friends kept on sending me shit for that film, and I was like, I think it's amazing. I am more than a fan. You will find out. Let's go, dude. Let's go. That is very badass.
Can't get any better than this.
I look forward to it. Everybody was going on about how Wicker was a thing, and I was like, I was like, everybody was like, are you gonna go see it? And I was like, I don't know yet. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's so like, I don't want to say goofy because that's not quite what I feel towards it, but it's so like, it's a spunky concept. Let me begin there. It's a very, until I see the trailer, but I heard about one of my podcasts that it's kind of weird that we sometimes like, yeah, like, it's like quirky, like, I might go see it. I might. I don't know. It looks really funny, if nothing else. I was like, this could be really funny just for the sake of, you know. For the sake of all holy fricket, let's just do it, you know? But yeah, my friend kept on sending me stuff about it, and I was like... It's like, she's literally trying to bully me into seeing it, and I'm impressed by that, you know? Also, Blue, it's Operation Cheer Up Chat, because unfortunately we lost the legend Dolly Parton today. Eggplant parm for the first time, so prayers that it turns out good. Oh my god, Marissa, I'm confident. I have confidence in you. My fellow Italian girl, you can do this, I believe. I believe it with all of my heart and soul. Yes! Do give us all the pics in Discord.
I'm sorry.
You have like a very specific name. Do you have a quest for me? No. The Innkeep does though, I bet. You got this, because I said so, vibes. Oh my god. I'm just up in the hayloft, dear Jesus. I did not intend to be this, like, up in everyone's business. Using pre-made sauce, but it's from, yeah. It's from a local Italian market. Exactly, so you're fine. So you're fine. It was made locally. And by our people, so we're fine. We're fine. We're in the realm of being fine. If you told me that you got pasta sauce from the Dollar General, I mean, I understand the struggle. Our ancestors also knew the struggle, but like that's a level of struggle. That's a level of struggle so deep that I couldn't even say the word struggle. And also, it's one that makes me immediately think, what are we doing? I know. I'd be like, get the muti, I'll fix this.
Greetings. Do you need something?
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm
I
not
love
mouth
the
to you.
Innkeep getting
My
sucked
name is
into
Bennett.
this one.
Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arse face?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
I was getting out of the jar.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the
I'm guilty to
stories.
that. Listen, it depends
I
on
could
your
tell you
struggle. I
stories
don't
so sad
judge.
they'd make the devil cry.
I don't
Or
judge
would you
anybody
prefer
broke.
something
I've been there.
So scary, it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white. But
So
it's a
if
lot
you-
of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might
This
help
man
loosen
is
my
just going
tongue.
full send. Hang on. So, this man. Why am I sickly come out? I don't know. So if y'all want to make a sauce from scratch, please, my brain, do the brain thing. You want to make a sauce from scratch, begin with a muti. The muti is the way to do it. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, Samish. It's like making a sauce from scratch is one of those things where so long as you put your entire ass and love into it, you'll be fine. Please do not actually put your ass in the pan. We're in the age of TikTok, so I have to actually give that disclaimer. Curious, have a drink.
Your
here.
health, my friend.
Toasty buns, can you imagine?
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry.
Crock pot to use instead of saying over stove, yeah.
So what kind of story would you like to hear?
Look, it's the messy and keep it is. That's scary.
far too old
We
for
like
fairy
scary
tales.
stories in here.
Tell me a scary
muti?
story.
It's
One with
MUTTI.
blood and violence.
Don't you?
So, personal preference, but if you have to pick between Cento and Muti, you should always go with Muti for me. Marissa, feel free to sound off. You know, we all have our preferred brands, but for me, the Muti is the key. It's basically just a plain, like, you literally cannot even get more basic as a base sauce. It's literally just tomatoes stuck in a blender and put in a jar. And it is so reliable. It's your firm base. This is like very, because essentially what you want to do, and this is one thing to understand about Italian cooking, over salting or over seasoning things basically kills the base flavors of what you are looking to expand upon. So what you really want to do is you want to make sure that you're very, very careful about like how many spices that you allow to go into things. So the muti is literally just like this completely unseasoned, just baseline tomato puree. It's like, it's as good of a foundation as you could ask for, short of growing your own tomatoes and pureeing them and putting them into the base of your sauce yourself, you know?
Don't worry, I've got just the one. I just hope you don't shit yourself with fear. So, once upon a
I love
time,
that this man is
there
just
lived in
standing
these
here.
very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash.
Right?
His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste,
Yeah, right, Samish?
he began to search the muddy bed of the
Tutoroso
pond,
tomato sauce,
and
yes.
his hands soon touched
Yes.
something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe.
Samish, good luck. I hope it goes well.
But not his old one. It was an axe
Agreed,
made of
Thorkel.
pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second
I
thought.
love that the innkeep
Maybe
is just
you
here.
would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver
Just
axe
men doing
back.
things.
He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron
He's even
and
doing
old
the-
wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite.
Gonna find out.
Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're
Very
a
contemplative.
righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging
Got
around
a
for
little,
the goblin to change his
voice
mind,
acting
took up
experience in
both
there, too.
axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias
Can you
for his
imagine?
newfound wealth.
No,
So,
instead you have me.
He set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck.
That we just have me staring
He pulled
straight
out
in your
the axe
eyes
he'd
doing
grown in
that.
himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he
I
grabbed
love that
something
this man's
shiny,
using his
only
hands to
pull
talk
out
so
his
much.
old iron axe
Marissa and I are
again.
feeling very seen
Enraged,
because, you
he
know,
hurled his
the
axe
hands.
back into the water and yelled,
This is my greatest struggle as a gamer, is that I always talk like this. Like, the hands are always doing things.
And was greatly upset by Kuba's greed.
But, like,
So,
y'all can't see it when I'm
Kuba
very
reached
locked in,
down
and
into the
it
water
stresses
for a
me.
third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
I mean, yeah, the water goblin's not going to take...
Well,
all was as it should have been. It was Kuba's
Exactly, Marissa.
I don't think so. It seems
And whenever I
Matthias
get
didn't
angry at
either.
things, I
He
bring
went
the
to
hands
water
in, and
goblin
it's really funny.
Begged for
My
his
parents
brother's
just crack
body
up.
so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his
Sir, this
brother's
story
body
is
that was
carrying
weighing
on
him
for
down.
years.
It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final
He's
act
a
was
good
to stick the
storyteller.
oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier where it all happened,
So I wonder
you
if a
can
water
still
goblin in
hear
this
his
area would
chuckling.
correspond to a drowner. Or if it's just a whole separate thing. Like, would it be closer to a water hag?
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
I love how contemplative this man looks in the front.
But why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because
Just
it
to prove my
brings
point.
misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish.
He's got very
Rock Tower Pond
California
isn't
hair.
far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. I love this man's hat. It was good to see you, Henry.
Greetings, what do you need?
Joyce, and I hope it's going well.
What's new around here? Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
And it's just like, I fucking told you it's cursed. Exactly, right? Literally from the afterlife, him just yelling at his brother. That's the most sibling thing ever, though. Did I tell you all that I got to bully my mom to go over to my brother's house? My brother has me come over, and he's been gardening as much as my mom does, and he's like, yeah, for some reason, she doesn't want to come over here and see it, and I was like, oh, we can't be having this. So I came home, and I was like, hey, Mom. I was like, Jesse, my brother. I was like, he thinks that you hate him because you won't come over and see the garden. Do you know that this woman, who takes usually 16 hours to get ready for everything, left in a half-hour flat, no notice, no text, just like, congratulations, your mother has arrived on the premises. And I was like, this is the most younger sibling to older sibling energy ever. I was like, oh yes. I was like, I have deployed our mother. My god, did she take off like a shot. It was so funny. The other night, actually, Blue, you're gonna laugh. So I was genuinely worried about her because I hadn't heard her chattering and I hadn't heard any banging in the house for like multiple hours. So I woke up out of a dead sleep and it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, where's my mother? And so I went looking for her, and it turns out that the whole time she was over at my brother's because I sent her over there.
Quick!
I was like, wow, I did not expect her to, like, move with such haste. Now, mind you, I could be bleeding to death by the side of the road, and my mother would, definitely need to do her hair before we went to the ER.
Nothing but trinkets.
Hi, Dry Devil.
Sick!
Huh? Forgot I sent Mom on a side quest? No kidding.
Wants to eat me!
Oh, no! Sorry! Jesus, God. So much drama here. I accidentally smacked Mutt, which is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, literally, Marissa, I was like, not her running to my brother's side at the suggestion. You know for a fact that if I was dead, it would take 13 business days to get us to the ER. I was literally laughing so hard. I was like, it's the haste for me. But you know how it be. Boy, moms, literally, I was like, I'm dying. It's really funny though, too, Blue. Because one time I broke my ankle and I was literally laying by the side of the road and I called her and she was like, well, I have to finish my hair. And I was like, Mom, please. I was like, Mom, you're taking me out right now. She literally just said, I have to do my hair first. I was like, I'm crushed, Mother. I'm crushed. There's something similar. Marissa, right? It's literally our Italian moms. They're just like, she'll be fine. She'll walk it off. Me with my broken ankle by the side of the road.
Quick.
Or it's my brother has like a paper cut. And my mom just like appears. She's just like, I must fix the situation. And I'm just like, uh-huh. No, she's adorable. My mom never means any harm. She knows that we love ribbing her about this because it's really funny. Every now and then, though, I just gotta get my digs in where I can, you know? I go gymnastics. My parents are at first communion, so I call her and say, hey, you need to come get me. She says, we just got food. I'll be there soon. I just got fed. Wait, parents not rushing to you because the antipasto is too good is such a thing. My mother would come with the plate in hand, you know what I mean? The whole antipasto is piled on, and my mother would be like running down the road. Italian. Just got food. food and I'll be there soon. It's crushing me because you know that somebody's meatballs were what was at stake. And like our families, like, and this is the thing that people don't understand about Italian families, but like if you are one, you understand. When the food is that good, or when there's something on the line, like it's somebody's communion or their christening, like, oh my God, you know how it goes. Not the christening. The christening antipasto could destroy you. That's the thing that fucks up everybody's waistline. Especially too, because like, you know, the mom of the baby, like, she's gotta be celebrated around, so there's just extra dessert. Like, I don't know if you've had this experience, Marissa, but I feel like that christening feast, Jesus of Nazareth, it just destroys me every single time. God, I'm carrying 45 pounds just in potions. But yeah, that's the most real Italian thing I've ever heard in my life. That's how you can tell the frauds from the not frauds, is like, have your parents ever not rushed to your side during an emergency because there was food? The other one that takes me out, so you're gonna love this, Marissa. This is gonna definitely cheer us all up because of Dolly Parton thing. You guys ready for this? So my uncle had ALS my whole childhood growing up, okay? So he was in the wheelchair, he could not speak, he could not move, he communicated using his eyes. Very sad. ALS is a terrible, terrible disease. So we would like raise money for him and we would help out as a family and we would all do our part, right? So we would have family reunions down the shore where we would all get together. And I'm talking, this is like, so me and my dad's immediate first family, there had to be at least 150 of us there. Like there's a lot of us. So we're all there and we have my Uncle Jim and he's like in the wheelchair and he's like in the front yard, and my cousin Lenny and my Uncle Lenny, because we have an uncle and a cousin Lenny. This is very important and very, very blessed. If you come from an Italian family, you've got Vinny's, you've got Lenny's, you've got Anthony's, you know the whole bit. So my cousin and my Uncle Lenny, we're gonna set off fireworks, okay, on the beach. These men knocked over the fucking firework box and pointed it towards the fucking house when it fell. Hang on. So all 150 of us, oh, I'm sorry, 148 of us fucking took off. My cousins forgot my Uncle Jimmy in the front yard. So this man was not just watching fireworks, he was like watching fireworks as they come back towards the fucking house. Marissa and me, in traditional dies a lot fashion, I went to go run in the house. My foot caught on the doorway and I face planted and ate shit. Literally, my aunt's fucking front hallway. I'm just like face down on the ground. You cannot get more Italian than the fucking family functions that end in unmitigated disaster. Utter disaster for everyone involved. We still, like, we tell this story and I literally cannot stop dying because when it happened, it was so funny. And then to make the matters worse, my father was currently doing karaoke, the prayer, and my father can like sing. So imagine all of this happening to the freaking prayer in the background. Okay. So imagine all of this happening and the prayer is happening in the background. Like the best duet that you've ever heard at a family function is just carrying on in the background as if nothing's wrong. As if nothing's happening. Excuse me, you're interrupting my moment. Literally, I was like trying not to pee myself laughing because it was so absurd. Hey, Mutt.
Aye, come here.
It was literally taking me out. Marissa, when I tell you that my family, like, I swear to God, every single time that I like want to get angry at these people, it just gets funnier. I'm just like, how? How do we do this? My extended family is amazing though. They're just, they're something, all right. lot of interesting stuff. Tell us, Thorkel, what are we missing? Bring you back from the rage. Oh my god, truly. Nothing takes us out though like Uncle Jimmy with the fireworks. Poor Uncle Jimmy, man. Rest in peace, my Uncle Jimmy. That's whose death anniversary we were just honoring the other night. Witcher remasters are free? Yes, I'm really excited about that. I didn't even know that they were cooking up a remaster, so that is very good. That's gonna demand a full replay. What's up, Jedi? How you doing?
That's one sharp blade.
Come in. So the remaster is gonna have to happen. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so ready.
Show me your wares.
I know, and then what makes me really happy, so we're gonna go, so we have a Plague Tale Legacy, we have Dawnwalker, and then we have that. So our lineup this autumn is literally goated. Our lineup this autumn is going to be ridiculous, you guys. I hope you're all very locked in and very prepared for how crazy that this is about to be, because it's gonna be freaking nuts.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I am so freaking excited. I'm so hyped for Dawnwalker. I'm literally, so you guys are gonna laugh. The day I got home from vacation, I'm literally running off of the tarmac home to download the game on release day, to install it, to get myself ready, and then we're all gonna be playing it through the entire night, through the whole next day. Like, I'm basically just not sleeping when I get back from the Bahamas. I'm literally coming from Pirate Land straight home to gaming. So, like, everyone prepare yourselves. We're gonna be going bananas on the 3rd. You guys are gonna be like, what in the holy hell is she doing? I'm gonna be, like, live at, like, 8 p.m. into eternity. And basically, we're just gonna play the game until we literally can't see straight. Marissa, if you're working that night, you're about to be kept some serious company, because when I tell you, there is nothing in my life that I am excited for like I'm excited for Dawnwalker. I'm like, I've been waiting for this. This is literally my game of the year. I don't even care what gets called game of the year this year. This is it for me. Also excited for the new stuff for Crimson Desert. Yeah, I'm hoping that Crimson Desert is one we can go back to. Loki, I hope I'm working that night right. It's gonna be epic, and don't worry, we're gonna be having a lot of marathon streams of Dawnwalker because there's so many options and ways to play the game that it's just like, oh my god, you almost have to. To address some of my main concerns with the main character barely speaking. Oh, that's good. I didn't even know that they were updating stuff with Crimson Desert. Is Crimson Desert early access or is it full release and they just went back and tweaked it? I thought it came out with full release, right? Because if so, that's mighty impressive that they just decided to reroute and be like, frick it. Oh, that's really cool. Props to those devs then. Yeah, that's one that we might also approach at some point. I really like hard puzzles, so that would be nice. Dropped enhanced on us today. Very nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's my parry button?
You can't stand up to us! Christ, I'm hit!
I've been waiting for you. You swine! Show your stuff!
Heal!
Whoa! Let's go! Let's go. That's very exciting. Oh man, dude, I'm so excited for them that they're doing that. Thank you for Quack Walker. Appreciate you. We're so spoiled. I know, dude. I think in part they also realize that with how bad the world is, like, honestly, the only way to get people to be willing to spend on anything is to keep on releasing what's new, what's refined, what's perfected. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's been rough out here. Why, thank you, Walker. I just realized, too, that I'm running low on hydration materials. That must be rectified at some point. But yeah, dude, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to be doing a full 100% replay of The Witcher 3 from the ground up. We are going to have such a freaking good time. It is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see what graphical settings I can now get away with. Especially with this new optimized version. So what I'm really hoping... So they were mentioning that they've updated the graphics. What I am really hoping is that the graphics still run buttery smooth. So I'm running about a 4070 equivalent, so we should be fine. I cannot imagine that it's going to be too crazy on that, but Beauclair is going to be a little bit dicey depending. For me, it really depends on how heavily that they're going to lean on ray tracing, but I am hopeful. I retain my hope. I'll simply have to see what happens. And I'm excited for it. I think we're gonna have a great time either way. Do it twice within 6 months wouldn't be the first time I've done it, right? Right? Listen, as much as I'd love to pretend that we're gonna wait, you all know what's gonna happen, which is that we're gonna do this whole replay through, and then when the DLC launches, we'll do another whole playthrough. And each time, maybe we'll do a different build. Each time we'll do a different Geralt build. This was the... Am I... Oh my sweet Jesus, I'm not even close to it. That's really funny. And right? Oh my god, Thorkel, right? I love the game so much. I mean, the other option is too, is that we could just do New Game Plus for the new content, which could be fun. Do a 100% and then queue up New Game Plus. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how fast the modding community catches up, because Lord knows I want my Yennefer with her proper hair. If there is one thing in all my life that I simply must have, it's Yennefer with long, wild, curly black hair. As God intended. God. There's one where it gives her like waist-length black long curls, and I'm like, there we go. That's about more. Well, it's actually to her mid-back, which is lore accurate. If I'm remembering correctly. But I'm like, besides this minor tweak to some hair, the rest is perfect. Whoa. And also the book accurate Triss. Book accurate Triss makes game Triss look so unbelievably bad looking, it's not even funny. The book accurate Triss is gorgeous. Like, honestly, after seeing book accurate Triss, like, in my own gameplay through, I'm like, oh man. Don't get me wrong, I love the team that initially worked on The Witcher 3, but they missed an opportunity here. Cause like, holy shit, her with that proper chestnut hair and the cornflower blue eyes, and like her hair actually like, it's honestly, it gives her outfits so much more beauty, and it brings her entire look together so much more, to the point where like, I remember like when we showed it on stream, I was like, yeah, it actually makes her, like, if you were going just purely based off aesthetics, it's like, oh, this instantly makes her way more of a competitive thing. Like, if you'd never read the books and you saw this, you'd be like, damn, dude, she's gorgeous. But yeah, I won't be surprised either, especially with all the book accurate Suri mods and stuff too. Why not do laundry here?
So this is the water goblin's hut.
Lockpick easy. Am I gonna be cursed forever? You guys want to see how bad I am at lockpicking in this game? Watch me actually get this. I actually got it. Water goblin's hose is crazy. There's a fish. Well, I just stole from the water goblin, which was not my favorite, but let's just see. I've never done this. I have a green hose. Okay. Okay. Oh, my gorgeous horse. Okay, so let me check the journal. Find the axe. From there, I should walk uphill in the rocks to a place where an old oak tree grows past that. Okay. So is this the pier? I don't think so. It's pretty awesome though that they let you have that. Unless it's literally just like right. No, that's definitely the pier. Oh yeah, I'm sure all the graphical modders are about to have a field day. Some of them, especially some of the people who designed retexture mods, are about to have a pain in the ass. Which is fine. Honestly, I will say this, I do like that it keeps the modding community on their toes as well. Like, as much as I love modding a game to hell and back to make it look as, like, visually appealing as possible, there is also something that's very nice about, needing those mods to get regularly updated, so it kind of keeps everybody nice and fresh.
This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path. A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried. Together with the silver axe.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see what comes out of this remaster, though. We're gonna have a great time.
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Utley. Come here, Mutt. You need a pet and you need food. Torgal, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Let's go. Hell yeah. Bye-bye,
Good boy.
ads.
Good boy.
Also, let's do this. I feel bad feeding him dry dog meat. It's probably a little mean. Probably just a, oh my goodness. Well, at least he's not totally roach status. Normally my horses are totally roach status. Fix that, there's no activity. This guy's gonna be steal the loot. These are the races. Hipster. I know that that is Mr. Crazel. I'm always tempted to turn in Crazel. I can't explain why. Perhaps I just have violence in my soul, but very, very tempting. I'm gonna really laugh if it's Radovan who gives me yet another quest. I'm gonna be like, alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's see if we can fix this axe. I'm sure there's evidence against him. Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's very smart.
Greetings.
Or what's new around
What's new around here?
Try asking around at that nomad camp up there in the rocks. I heard a woman there was looking for a blacksmith. A ranker or something like that.
And wouldn't you know what she wants?
No, and I don't really care. These nomads are none of my business. And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you, blacksmith.
Let's see. So can we fix the axe? This could be crazy. And right, Thurgle? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I just don't know if I can actually sneak in and get the stuff from the guards, you know? I'm not that good at sneaking. I guess we should become that good at sneaking. If we do literally everything in the main area before we go off and continue the main quest, we're gonna have such an easy time, it's not even gonna be funny. There will be so many moments where we're just cruising. Yeah, especially because those Kuttenberg bandits, if you know, you know, they're the ultimate skill check. It's not even the main freaking story. It's not even just the Dry Devil stuff. It's literally just the basic bandits that will make you downright insane in Kuttenberg.
You have a kind master.
Makes so you got 50% XP. You max levels. Ooh. Really towards the end. Yeah, that makes sense. That way you're not, like, completely OP. I do like that. That way it makes it a little bit more challenging all the way through. Keeps you salivating for more, you know?
This is almost done.
I get way too strong too early. So I'm kind of excited for that in this playthrough because there are certain things that we need to do for Catherine that I just completely missed the last time. And I don't really know what the checks would have been and what the correct and wrong and everything is going to be. So I'm excited. We missed like one major quest thing for her. The rest we did well and I'm like, aw. I need my Henry and my Catherine. Like in the first one where you just destroy Runt in the Privislava Church. Yeah, right? This baby sharpened.
That should do it.
A little sad we didn't get like our secret hidden quality. To tell him what happened with the axe. I love that they all come inside when it rains.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fella who always got heartburn just before it
You
snowed.
look fancy,
Might team
Waldemar.
up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three white.
Yeah, right, dude? I'm telling you right now. That run fight, when you were first ever playing the game for the first time, oh my god, did that thing go crazy. You remember how hard that was the first time that you ever really properly tried to play it?
Good afternoon.
I found the water goblin's silver axe.
What do you mean? What axe?
The one from your story. 2 brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe, the other got drowned. You know.
Wait. So you actually
Sell
found
under
it?
stuff
Do you have it?
and get destroyed,
I have to
dude.
see
It was
it.
crazy.
Here you go.
It's not possible. Where did you find it?
I just followed your story.
My god.
I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone beside the road.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe. Are you sure this is really it?
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
It
did,
was
but
hard.
still.
Run was tough the first time.
In all the years that that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johann and Jaleov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous,
I
but she
love this
didn't bother
detail.
with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia. It's the same
God
story.
damn.
Johann gave it some extra colour. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although,
With your luck.
Take care, Henry.
I almost wish we could go looking for the slippers, too. What's up, Mutt? You want more food?
Here you go. Take it.
I feel like Mutt is really demanding a lot more food than Mutt used to be. You know? Smoked cheese. I've never tried that. That seems cool as hell. Even though I still feed her, yeah, I love dropping apples and carrots. He's such a sweetie. I feel like we have to unofficially but officially name my Frisian. Because right now it's just horse. Although, actually, no, that's gonna make it harder when we have to pick up the zombie horse. No? Gonna make it very difficult. We're gonna feel bad. I have a dried apple? I don't even have one. Well, alright. Frickin' A. Okay, let's see. What are we doing next? Let us see, let us see. POI tipster, POI tipster. Phantom horse, yeah, and then you get to keep it. And I was like, oh man, we gotta make sure that we don't get pebbles and we also don't get herring. So that way we can actually keep that one. Because the fact that they'll actually let you keep that one is crazy. It's a really decent horse too. I don't think it was as good as Pebbles, but it was very cool looking. I was like, man, that's kind of perfect for this aesthetic. Aye, there's a lot of shit up here. All night morning for the archer to get to work where you can link it. I know, right? He is a great horse, and that's why I was like, yeah, I really want to give that horse a home. It really upset me that even though we have a stable in our home, we can't just like stable the horse there and have another one alongside of Pebbles, you know? I'm not saying like a multi-summon horse, but like at least adopt him. After training with Captain Bernard and learned sales, he was so easy to beat. It's so afraid of you, right? Dude, exactly. Dude, exactly. Bernard is the way. People just lose their patience, you know? I think unfortunately a lot of people, especially a lot of like my friends who stream, like we've had this discussion where they were like, well, I don't know if it's interesting for people to experience all the training and stuff. And I was like, no, people love it if you just hang out. Do some rounds with Bernard. Oh, Barnaby?
Greetings. What do you need?
What a fabulous name.
Do you live here all alone? In a wilderness like this?
What wilderness? Walk a few paces and you come to a bloody great castle. And I'm not really alone. Animals are company too.
He's so sweet.
I understand. I prefer being on my own as well.
But don't think I'm a hermit. People sometimes come to get ointments or herbs, and I'm glad to see them.
I think it's not for everyone, but I love it. And a way stream is also about, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel, Thorkel. I like to just hang out. I like to just keep it like chill and relax. You know?
The castle may as well not be there for all the protection.
Like sometimes we get chaotic and that's fun, but like it's nice to just have it be like
the kind best avoided by honest folk. My advice to you is
Man,
to be careful.
Dawn Walker's gonna be insane. I'm so excited.
Two vagabonds like that.
Oh,
no doubt
we're gonna
they
get
don't
to be
think I'm worth
chilling.
the effort. But I still lock the door every night and push a bench up against it.
I already bumped into them. Not far away on the rocks.
You see? They're drawn to this place like flies to a corpse.
What do you have for sale?
Oh my, he's got some good things here. Let's see. What does he have for me? Oh, he's got some good ones. Okay, let's see. Painkiller is actually really, really good for us. We don't have that much money though. Wishing that he had Fox. That's the one that will get us through so many things. Let's see what I can sell him. Oh, you know what? I probably have a bunch of expired herbs that he would like. Ooh, sir. Can do something with these. And yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I like it because it's chill. Like, I would have no problem, like, when we do, inevitably, because what we might do in between... So, I would like to hear your thoughts on this, everyone. So, Dawn Walker is obviously going to be an experience. And then when we're done with Dawn Walker, which inevitably will happen, that we'll be done with it, we're going to have some free time. I'm thinking then we'll check out the... updated graphics and updated everything of Kingdom Come 1. Play through that all the way. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. We're gonna play through that all the way, and then I think that will bring us directly to The Witcher 3 Remaster, which will be kind of perfect, because that gives me a little time. And then we also have the Oblivion Remaster that we've, like, never touched in that meantime, that I think is probably the smartest option there. Because, to my knowledge... gonna be like Plague Tale Dawnwalker, then we can go First Kingdom Come. Yeah, because we're still gonna have more of this to tie up amidst Dawnwalker. Like, we're basically gonna be doing pretty much like long hours in Dawnwalker, and then pretty much like, I would say like after hours, Kingdom Come 2, like faffing around in this playthrough. Like, I feel like these games are great because you don't need a whole ton of context to be able to get really locked into them. So we'll be spending a lot of time in this, a lot of time in the first one.
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
I'm trying to think what else. If we have anything else that's on my agenda. I think. Whole camp over here? Can I eliminate them? I don't feel like I can. There's like 4 fires around this. This feels like this is gonna be a big deal. I guess we could- oh, we have to get drunk. Hang on. We have priorities. Go! We need to get more levels in drinking. And the simple reason why is for Vashko. Yeah, it's- you know, I think one of my biggest things was Thorkel is I ran like garbage on PC for me. Like, because I have AMD hardware, my hardware was just pissed off the entire time. Now, that being said, I do think that at this point, because I have tested it a little bit, we should be fine. My favorite is that Aqua Vitalis. I always drink that juice before any bandits. Henry's like an immoral night. Yeah, dude, Aqua Vitalis is crazy good. It's so good.
Quick.
Fine. Yeah, I was so glad that it was very reliable for the console people, but I crashed out hard, and at the time was an unmedicated diabetic, so let's cut me a little slack. Okay, my moods were already. But like, basically, what happened is that Oblivion at release was just like borderline unplayable for us. It crashed maybe 5 to 6 times within an hour, every single hour, and I was just completely crashing out. And I'm very not proud of it, because it's like, obviously, like, that's not who I'm trying to be. But it was one of those moments where you're just like, God damn it. I was like, so now as I've gone back to test it, yeah, it was rough. But one of the problems was that at the time I also didn't have dual PC, so like, now that I have dual PC, I can basically hack it where it's like, okay, you know, I'm kind of in a better position now to be able to handle that. It's actually Snacky Lawless. Oh my god. Snacky Lawless. That's amazing. Oh my god, I'm living for it. I'm living for it. That's incredible. But yeah, I completely crashed out on it, and so I'm very excited to actually be able to properly, fully play through all of Oblivion's remaster with you guys and like give this like a proper go. You know what I mean?
Quick!
I love the idea that I just drunkenly ran over these men when I can't even see in the saddle. Let's just ride over here so that they don't rob me. He went by Snacky! That's so sweet. He went by Snacky most of the time. Aw, Snacky. What a fabulous name. An honorable name for an honorable fellow. You know, I should really pull the horse over before I, get myself in a state. You should never drink and ride. As Henry is proving right now, this farting is really out of control. I like this idea, though, of just being absolutely wasted in a thunderstorm like this. Ripley, he was absolutely hilarious. Everything was about him. He was in my face, trying to help me write the consent form. He even tried to carry away the pee pad in his teeth. Oh my god. He's hilarious. What a character, dude. Orange cats, man. They have that amazing personality. An orange tabby. Orange cats have got that vibe, you know? They're a lot of chaos. It's great. I love that so much. We've all got that orange cat friend, you know what I mean? I might be that orange cat friend. I don't know. I'd have to ask the friend group. What cat am I? He said he'd only had half a brain cell and was like once every 3 days. 30 days that the other orange cats in the world shared it with him. That's hilarious. Man was just truly flying by the seat of his pants. I love it. Henry. He's farting so much. Henry is out of control with these farts. Alright, later, Thorkel. Thank you so much for hanging, dude.
Mutts!
Oh god. Poor wolves. This makes me sad. As I fart on this wolf. These poor wolves. They're just trying to eat, man. What am I by? Just a random murder victim out here. I, Henry of Skalitz, have just uncovered a random murder. Why is there what looks to be a suspiciously human femur chilling in a fire pit? Oh, this got very serious. Very similar personality and brains to Ripley. My 2 orange kitties, Holmes and the smart one, the 2 Watson, has ADHD and is only smart for 10 seconds. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, the chaos of that. It's amazing. Thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in. I love how I just found a random murder scene. Chaos is the word for it, indeed. Hey-ya. Oh no. Muttley! Nice. Okay, Henry is really sobering quickly. Also, a million questions have I. Up to and including, thanks for the follow by the way, Welkman. Up to and including, there is a suspiciously human-looking femur going on in here. And a burger? Bro, this dude was hunting human flesh? Wait, that's actually crazy. Are you missing a leg, sir? Oh my god, Henry, enough with the farts. Henry really just be farting all over the place. I love when you can, like, find these little, like, random things in this game. Oh yeah, Muttley, good boy.
Here you go. Take it.
So was just this, like, a dumping ground for the one dude, or was this, like, an isolated case? Like... I'm not gonna lie, this is very sus. Murder mystery? Literally, DOS. I'm like, what the hell am I looking at right now? There's literally a femur that's just chilling in a fire pit next to a body, which makes me think that the guy probably ate him? I'm like, I know that we're in times of war, but... And there's 2 bedrolls here, which makes me think that they were originally, like, traveling companions or something. It's just all incredibly sus. Gotta be like a gigantic bandit camp. Oh, so we were headed down to... over in the Takov area. Right? I'm just like, well, we've stumbled across a random murder, which is yet another reason why I adore this game. I love that you can just find, like, random things in the woods as you ride around, which is very accurate for this time period, like, oh, what's going on in the woods? Anybody's guess. Completely unmarked, just chilling. It really incentivizes you to explore as much as possible, too. Now granted, I would also never ride a horse in a forest that looked as dense and as difficult as this one. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, all I would be thinking about the whole time is like, please God, don't let my horse break a leg. Because some of these ditches and gullies are like literally perfect horse leg breaking material. Ram shit, you can find Red Dead, yeah, right? It's craziness. Yeah, that's a game that we also need to explore at some point in its full entirety. Like, properly, but my head is in the right place for it, you know? Where is this bandit? Apparently right over here. I really like that it's actually a marked location that's just like bandit near Takov. So wait a second, is this just your— oh my god, it's literally their routine jaunt? That's hilarious.
I should get...
That escalated quickly. Oh my god, look at the size of these mushrooms. Le Piota. They're just over here making mushrooms. That's interesting. Like how this is just all completely like... This is so interesting. I don't know what the deal is here. It's a random respawning bandit camp. I love it. Just get infinite wealth. Do. Bird out? No. Oh, there you are. How cute. That was adorable. I love turning around just to see the horse staring at me. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go back and save, and then we are gonna break so that I can go have dinner, and then we're gonna be back after. We're gonna get nice and cozy, and we're gonna do more-ish in Act 1. And then we're gonna see about heading into Act 2 potentially tonight, depending. I think we're in a very good place to go and hang out with Vashko a little bit. I love that he's the same voice as the Miller Peshek, and then his character's name is Peshek, and that just makes me really happy. A nice nod. For all of us Peshek fans out there. So let's wash up. And I'm gonna get me some dinner, some refreshed coffee. These. Perfect. And good. Why, thank you, Doss. Yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit. I just need to, like, refresh myself, stretch a little bit, like, do the thing. Good boy. And then we shall carry on. So, y'all, I'll be back in just a little bit. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in a few.